Hello everybody and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. We're at part 6 out of God knows how many because this is a very long ass game. Okay, so last time we learned about Mementos thanks to Morgana showing us, and we also met up with one of Madarame's former pupils inside the metaverse, the shadow version anyway. And we also met Yusuke Kitagawa, a potential new party member that will hopefully have awaken potentially by the end of this stream. And right now we're exploring a little bit of the second palace, just at the start, and we should maybe, if there's enough time, have make a good decent start, and we'll definitely not finish the whole palace today, but yeah, we'll at least be a part of the way through. And like I said, we might get Yusuke awakening to his persona. But joining me again is Jude from Atama Workshop.
Hello.
Cool. And yep, this is only a very short section we got here. In fact, I don't even think there are any enemies you fight.
No, not yet. They won't let you leave.
Yeah.
You go into areas where there are any.
Now's my time to shine.
Ye of little faith, Birdman.
Yeah. We don't always mess up the start.
Oh well. Hopefully things are working okay this time.
Oh.
I was probably meant to ask like a few parts ago, but anytime there's a bit where the characters are talking and there's no voiceovers over it, do you want us to like take over with that? That's good. Thank you for clarifying, Birdman, that there's nothing wrong. That's good. It makes a nice change. Yeah. Luckily, we weren't rushing it this time.
What I always thought was a bit weird, particularly with this sort of bit, is we see a lot of these pictures of all the pupils and stuff that Madarame has ruined.
Yeah.
And we never really see them out in the world. There's the one dude from that Mementos request.
Yeah.
And Yusuke, obviously, but like, we never see anybody else. Look how many people there are here. How come we don't see even a single one besides those two?
They all simultaneously fled Japan.
Hey,
Yeah.
this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko
He looks so
Nakamura.
dorky.
His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right.
It takes them a particularly long time to figure out that these are all his students.
Yeah, it's always quite slog trying to get them through the door on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, put the pieces together.
Wait a minute, these are all Madarame's pupils. Oh, well done. Good, congrats. But it's, yeah, I think in Strikers it's still worse there.
Why does his look like the best one?
That guy?
Well, he's got like a colored shirt and everything. It looks all proper.
Yeah.
Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
Oh, gee. What could it
Oh
be?
my god.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must
Birdman says you can actually see the other artists, but they're disguised as random NPCs to foreshadow.
Like I said earlier, things are getting clearer.
I mean, I don't remember any of the
I
other
don't
people's
remember any.
faces. I don't remember any of their faces, so I can't confirm if that's true or not, so I'll take your word for it.
Or they're just reusing the same faces.
That's also entirely possible. Okay, that brochure will turn into a map. Or at least one part of it.
Oh yeah!
Hooray.
Nice.
1 out of 2. Yeah, I can't remember where we actually get the second half. I'm pretty sure it's like midway through. It's like when we're going through security gates, and that chiming the treasure chest or whatever is doing that is getting really annoying.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. What the hell is that chime? Is it the chest?
Oh no, I think it's it's the brochure itself.
Ah, right. No,
No.
worries, Birdman.
Oh.
We have 1 lockpick. That's good.
You can't make more than 1 at a time yet, can you?
I think you can in Royal, yeah. Okay.
No, but you can't yet, can you? You don't have proficiency up, do you?
I think I do. I'm pretty sure I have proficiency up. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, should be able to make more if it's
Okay,
level
you
2.
should be able to make a couple at a time. Then, at least.
Yeah, we can do that when we come back from the palace one of the days. Doo-doo.
Joker.
Yeah, I guess they're wanting us to check out the statue first, which I probably should have done straight away, really.
Look at this.
It's a
The
thing.
Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame
Hello again, Rido. Thank you for coming in.
funds. These
Hello,
individuals
Rido.
must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives.
Thank you for your nice comment on my latest video, Rido.
Worth living?
Oh yeah, Jude made a video where he made Makoto Yuki's sword from Persona 3, amongst a couple other spin-offs. So definitely go check him out on his Atomic Workshop page.
He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true.
It is it is made out of foam, and
Securing their
I
livelihood.
tried to make the video explain enough that you could maybe do it yourself if you wanted to. So if you're interested in making one, or having one for yourself, you could. If hopefully I made it clear enough.
Yeah.
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet?
Our days are going fine, thank you. Thank you, Rido. Nice relaxing.
Not too bad.
Did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
Hope yours is good as well.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display, but Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe
Yet another instance where the Phantom Thieves don't quite put the puzzle pieces together.
Enough to target Madarame?
Yusuke got upset when I praised Madarame's art piece in the museum. What could it mean?
I wonder why. Let's do this. God.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, you two. We should confirm these facts.
Shut up, cat.
Okay, once more.
Confirm what?
Confirm him. He don't even want to talk to us.
Get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
you're
Been playing MGS2 all day on your 7th playthrough. God, good lord, I don't think I've even played it that much.
his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
But very nice. Yeah, I should really start playing the Metal Gear games again. I haven't done it since I actually reviewed them.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well,
And in answer to your question, Johan, we were just mentioning at the start of the stream that we're potentially gonna maybe have Yusuke awaken to his persona,
Yeah,
which
I don't
is
think we're gonna get to finish it.
we're definitely not gonna be able to finish the stream. Just finish the palace by the end of the stream, and certainly not get to the Madarame boss fight just yet. But we should at least get Yusuke's persona, which I believe is around halfway through the palace. Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owe them your life? Owe your life to them? Yeah, I already asked this during the beginning of the stream as well. But like, if you want us to like read over what the characters are saying without the voice lines, and rather than just sitting there quietly, just let us know. Normally, I'm not a big fan of that in Let's Plays, personally, but yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
It's,
neither am I personally.
But yeah, it's some people don't mind it too much. Okay, so we might get to explore a little bit of the palace soon, just before, I think it's before An starts modeling for Yusuke. Or at least, yeah, we'll
No, yeah, because she starts doing the modeling thing to distract him for the door, so it's quite a while we gotta wait.
Hey, it's me.
Well, there was the modeling bit at the beginning, but there's a certain other point as well, where yes, as you say, she does distract Yusuke for a bit, but we'll get there when we get there. We'll probably be covering that later.
It ain't like he thinks it is. Pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap.
How many times have you played MGS3, if that's not much?
I think you mentioned it was like at least 10 times or so last stream.
Really? Good lord.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cutscene to sit through.
Well, I'm pretty sure the cutscenes were skipped at that point. After 10 times. $14, there you go.
Oh, good lord. Knowing Yusuke, I'm surprised he did not, like, immediately respond.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever said cover yourself in paint. You at least try to take this seriously. Damn.
Damn you!
I still find new and interesting stuff in MGS3 even 14 playthroughs in, says Rido. Yeah,
What?
there's like a ton of Easter eggs in the game, even more than the popular ones that are shown off. Like Kojima just loves to do that in his games. Just put in like every little detail into the game.
Have you at least shot all the frogs at this point? All those frog robot things?
Oh god, I still haven't done that yet. It's just so tedious. But there is a trophy for it, and I should probably do it at some point.
Ryder says, I don't skip the cutscenes in 3 often because it has the best gameplay to story ratio in the series. I feel like that, yeah, for most of it, but then you get to that one where it's a dude in his office explaining things, and it goes on for like 40 minutes or something.
Something like that. But I think
that one just goes on forever, and it's just like, stop explaining, please.
The opening to Snake Eater, in my opinion, just takes quite a long while to get going. But yeah, once you get past the long opening, the cutscenes do sort of die down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
I've started that game so many times, not actually finished it, but I've started it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have finished it once, but I've started it so many times that I know that, like, after the end of World War II,
yeah,
the world was split into 2, East and West. That's just like ingrained in my memory.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendly.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I think anybody would be happy.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too, if it was just the 2 of us?
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
Huh?
Your later
I
scenes,
knew it.
Your later scenes will say otherwise.
He's in it more for the art, not person.
I know, but you know, it's not like the teenage hormones are completely gone.
Hey! Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
It's no use.
I think Yusuke's going through the through Twitter posts on about Persona.
What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
Was that a cat I hear? How come Sojiro can hear Morgana going off, but Yusuke
Yeah,
can't hear?
like literally everybody else can. Like we saw Kawakami in the last part here, Morgana. So, and the teachers in general can. So, like
It's weird how
Yusuke should be able to hear him, but for, yeah, that is a bit weird.
door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
Totally not suspicious in the slightest.
I was trying to figure out what exactly that painting was.
It's no good.
Look like peacock feathers.
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today.
I mean, it is
Maybe it's
on.
from all the talking.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
I'm sorry.
You didn't have to be here, Ryuji. God.
We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei's seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them.
Something I notice more and more in each Persona game is for some reason whenever somebody says something with an S, it always sounds like really weird. Not weird, like off, a little bit off. Like it's really intense on the S.
Stop it.
Like it's got like a whenever says something, it's got an extra intensity on the S. I don't know why. Is it just me?
May just be the mic.
I offered my ideas to him myself. As
Yeah,
such, it can be called
I completely forgot that when Ryuji said there was physical abuse involving Madarame, or he's the one throwing it
yeah.
out. Like, I completely forgot about that. It's like, we don't actually see any or hear any victims that have that happen to them. I mean, we know that the plagiarism exists, but the physical abuse,
Stop pushing.
I would have thought that there'd be like more bruises and stuff on Yusuke or something if that was the case.
Does that Mementos guy have bruises, or does he mention
No,
any physical abuse?
No, he didn't, but he may have mentioned the physical abuse, but he didn't have bruises.
Where's the wrong in that?
Well, we'll be meeting him again in the real world later anyway,
If you
so
do,
we'll see.
I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
I think with Yusuke it's more of a mental abuse thing.
Well, yeah, of course.
I think if he were to physically abuse Yusuke, he would have snapped out of it by now.
Order you to the police. I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
What the F, man?
Ryuji,
He has a point.
Yeah.
calm down, okay?
Damn it!
I won't report you, but only under one condition.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me, I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever!
What?
Nude?
Sweet.
Think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model?
I'm surprised Joker can't say anything there. I feel like he could have said sweet or something.
Yeah. Or like, make her look good.
Submit a new piece to Sensei
Yeah.
soon. There will be some inconveniences.
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Good question.
Because those are my terms.
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Will you give me a second here?
Of course. I'm willing to wait. I'll make time according to your plans. But please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. we're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No, no, no! We are not done talking here!
Yeah, we still need to find out why things escalated the way they did here.
Well, Ryuji
Damn it.
Well,
did spend that entire time having burst into this poor fella's house,
no,
insulting the dude.
I don't mean that, but I mean, like, how do you go from just a simple modeling painting job to nude?
You moron.
Oh, I see. Well, it is Yusuke. He said he was being modest. Like, he wanted, which suggests he wanted it the whole time. He just didn't want to say.
Post nude if this keeps up!
How dare that, Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full on nude.
Full nudity? Lady Ann's gonna...
Drop it!
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him.
Yeah.
Is there a need to make Madarame...
I'm wondering how Madarame actually would have felt about this.
Wearing it all?
Like, if he knew that Yusuke was stripping down on for a painting.
I feel like he wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Given what we know about him, I don't think he would mind.
Well, no. Just curious anyway.
Oh, it is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame is the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too.
I feel like we don't need a reason to hate the guy. Like, you don't have to be like, it's because you hated Kamoshida that you want to help here. It's like, no,
Yeah.
he's just a dick and I want to help. Doesn't have to be about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
It'll become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be...
You're right, we should arrange things.
Maybe that's going to be announced.
Hell, we'll do a practice session in my room.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
Don't think I've ever tried that option either.
What? Are you saying I'm... no, I mean... That's not what this is about!
We must deal with Madarame.
That was taken better than I thought.
Let's start after school tomorrow.
Yeah, I would have thought we'd get yelled at for that one.
Yeah.
Finds us on the rooftop again, so where to meet up? Let's see. I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place too.
Right out in public so everybody can hear us. That sounds like a good idea.
That's a plan.
Yeah. Well, they do shout a lot anyway, so I don't think anywhere will be safe.
You kids for a sec?
Huh?
From the looks of things, you
Reporter Yuki
Nice
Kawamagi.
fanny pack. Just got a little fanny pack.
sorry. I should have been more clear.
What a dork.
I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils. There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by...
This lady, she got issues, as we'll see later.
Feel kind of bad for her, but at the same time, her confidant skills are kind of useless.
Unless there's a victim.
So I don't
Yeah.
know how much I care.
I think Oya is probably the person I put the least amount of time with. I still get her done, but I just mean like she's like quite low on the priority list.
Contacting me here?
Welcome back, Birdman. You didn't miss much. Just meeting Yusuke again. And
An's gonna go
the
nude.
threat of An having to pose nude for modeling purposes. Also, Raido is very weird and plays 14 times through MGS3.
I have some interesting news. Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart. You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is a terrible person, and that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school. The guy's
How
name...
would that complicate things if you're anonymous?
Takanohara. That's Madarame's student.
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
Well, gee, thanks for outing me.
If the rumor Ryuji just spoke of is true, there have
Something
to
always
be
very comforting about Beneath the Mask.
Yeah. While
It's just
we're
very chill.
reading texts about people jumping off and killing themselves. So
Yeah.
relaxing. Ah. Just forget about all the death. Right. Sojiro's... What's Sojiro's rank up at the moment? Are we...
Kamoshida's on the TV there.
Yeah. What's it mention? Nah, just talking about the incident.
No, I know he doesn't give his identity, Birdman. It's more that it's like, go here to meet this person who looks like this.
Yeah.
When you haven't even met that person at all, on some fan site about some people who can change the heart of anybody. Like, you know, you maybe don't just go willy-nilly say, oh yeah, this guy will go meet you. It just seems a bit dodgy.
Especially when you're high school kids.
Ryder says, my phone died, but I was going to say I would play MGS4 more times, but the cutscenes are a big thing, but the gameplay is really good. Just wish there was more of it.
Yeah.
I have not played all the way through MGS4. It's the only one, I think.
There's like 9 hours worth of cutscenes in that whole game, and I'm not even exaggerating. Saw a video of people giving Beneath the Mask a 1 out of 5. Who are they?
I want names. It's very chill. I think it's just nice to listen to, especially like on a rainy day or something,
Yeah.
or if you're walking somewhere.
Some people just don't like the Persona 5 soundtrack in general, or just Persona soundtracks in general, whether it's 3, 4, 5, 1 or 2, whatever.
I think that's a bit of generalization on their part. Like, they're all different.
Yeah, they each have a different style. You gotta at least like one of them.
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
I would have thought Joker would mention that they were gonna be meeting somebody.
Told us to meet him here in Shibuya.
Not right at the last minute.
For real? My name is
Could have told us.
Natsuhiko Nakanohara, the one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
Why do you sound so evil?
Pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stuff.
YQ says, I'm late, but hey, hello, YQ.
Hello, YQ.
We won't hold it against you.
That website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So? I've heard this guy before. He sounds very familiar.
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging.
Oh my god. Oh, we already knew that.
Yeah, we even saw his portrait. Why is
Yeah, I
this?
don't know why we're acting so shocked here.
A very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as the Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions,
You have just somebody's word against somebody else's. That's not really
Yeah, that wouldn't hold up
a
in
lot
court.
to go off of. Yeah.
were praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders.
That's one thing I think was unutilized. The idea of somebody giving false info to the Phantom Thieves, that could have pointed them in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
at
like
some point.
deliberately. I mean,
Yeah.
no,
No, I mean like being like, oh no, this guy did really, really bad things, and then they get there and he's just like very, very low level miner or something.
I mean, I'm trying to not go into spoilers here, but like the black masked figure, sort of, like, the identity of him sort of led them astray at one point or another.
It's not quite the same. I mean, I'm talking more about, like,
That has to be Yusuke.
you know, saying somebody is worth targeting and then he turns out not to be.
Yeah.
After his mother passed, he is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame.
Say, how old are you anyway? You look a lot older than Yusuke.
And you know,
Yeah, there's a problem in these sorts of games, especially with like Tales of the series is not very good at the age difference thing. It's not very clear what age anybody is in Tales especially, and then sometimes in this, if it's an extra especially, it's quite hard.
Or Yakuza.
Or yeah, Yakuza, nobody ages in Yakuza.
Yeah, they keep mentioning how, like, old Kiryu gets with each passing game, but he just looks the
Yeah,
same.
he's like in his 60s now or something.
Sounds like
I think at least late 40s, maybe not 60s,
Yeah.
I think.
Or 50s? I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's getting on.
Yeah, he's at least, like, middle-aged.
Suicide.
He was in his, what, 20s when in Yakuza
Zero,
Yeah, so then, and that was in the 80s.
since we've reached
So jump that to 2000, he would have been in his 40s, and now we're in 2021, so he would be about 60.
my
50 to
fellow
60.
thieves,
I don't know. But he doesn't look it.
our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady
Hey, don't you love it when you play P4 and enjoying it, and then someone spoiled the entire plot, says Birdman? Well, yeah. It sure is great when somebody spoils who the bad guy is.
After that,
But I wouldn't know anything about that.
I did it by accident.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff.
When will the TMS review come out in the marathon?
Tokyo Mirage Sessions will be coming straight after Fire Emblem Awakening, which is my next video anyway. So pretty soon.
well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those.
I have all the footage recorded for Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I just need to put a script together.
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior.
Persona 4 was so predictable anyway. I mean,
Needlessly
To an extent.
to an
I guess?
extent, yeah, maybe.
We have to be careful of Kitana.
If you're not coming straight off of P5, I think it wouldn't have been as obvious.
On to Madarame.
Because the bad guy was very unassuming, but after playing P5, you just learn not to trust that sort of character
Yeah.
anymore. I'm obviously not going into too many spoilers here, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's borderline.
Right? That means June 5th.
You play enough Persona games and you just see that there's at least one person in the entire cast that's gonna betray you in some way, whether they're in the party or not.
Yeah, there has to be one somewhere.
There has to be one traitor.
It's the one plot point Atlas thinks has to be in everything.
Alright, we are ready to head into the palace proper. We won't have Yusuke just yet, but we'll at least make a decent start. But before we do that, let's go and freshen up our supplies and visit Takemi, who we still aren't.
Get some revival beats this time.
I do have some, thank you very much, but although granted it's like 4, I think. But yeah, let's go freshen up a bit. We should probably get some better weapons too, because I didn't get any last time. So, we can't level up our confidant just yet. We're too scared.
Okay, which one?
Okay, so how many revival items? Oh, we have 5. Okay, that's actually not too bad.
Mainly from Japanese
Get it up, get that up to 10 or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, not that many.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I've been playing too much Final Fantasy. Oh. Okay, maybe that is a fair bit. Okay, never mind. Come back to
No,
this.
not by 10. I mean, get it up to 10.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think that's still like 9 grand there. So I think what we'll do first, we'll go to the airsoft shop, get some weapons, and then we'll see how much we have left afterwards. Because we're not going to be doing the palace in one day, because we are going to be forced to come back to the real world at some point. So let's give
Like
away.
says, I think TMS is actually a pretty good game, but I can see why people are mad it's not an actual crossover.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
know
it's got
Josh is a bit
problems.
salty about that. About how the lack of Fire Emblemness to it.
Yeah, it's not amazing. Okay.
It is definitely more of a persona than it is a
Oh,
Fire
for
Emblem.
sure, yeah. Okay, Morgana's all good, and
Don't break it, okay?
okay, Arn's got a decent whip. We should probably improve their guns too, or rather, what's their protection like? That's probably more important than the guns. Oh yeah, definitely, especially on Joker.
Well, I'd get On's gun.
Well,
We know it's a crazy strong in it, as well as Strikers. Strikers, it's just unbeatable.
yeah, but I don't really like the randomness of the bullets directions. And yeah, like the one we can afford is only like 10 plus damage, so we'll come back
Birdman
to it.
asked, "What is your extreme RNG moment?" I believe we had that in the first part where Josh got killed by Silky, just by
Yeah,
complete randomness. It's great.
yeah. Oh, if we want to talk RNG, then look no further than Fire Emblem.
Okay, which one?
Actually, for me, come to think of it, my very first Persona 5 playthrough, not the final boss, but like the supposed final boss in the original Persona 5, he missed everybody for like 3 turns straight. So every turn he did, he would just miss everybody, and everybody's like, "Oh no, we're gonna die!" And then it's like, "Nah, it's okay. He's just gonna keep missing." Like he did a big charge up move, missed. A big AOE, missed. Tried to target somebody specific, missed. It was great.
Okay, now we're ready for the go into the palace.
What is that in the background? I'm wondering what's on the screen. I was thinking it's a Featherman
I didn't quite see.
on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch it.
I mean, if, in the anime it's Featherman, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they cut out the
oh yeah, they
theme
couldn't
song.
let it finish. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think this is the point where we're going to be able to strengthen our personas by sacrificing others. So we'll finally be able to infuse Arsene with some more stats and make him a bit stronger.
Forever the question of what does everybody see when Joker or you or Makoto walks into the Velvet Room door? What do they just see? Just them staring
Yeah.
off into the distance, so that they're just completely unresponsive.
I
Yeah.
expect no less.
Oh yeah, this is also new to Persona traits. So basically, they're going to be there are passive abilities added to every single persona, including your party members. It can range from like increasing your critical rate, being more effective with fire attacks. There's a wide range. Disappointingly, it never actually came back in Strikers. But yeah, I think they're a pretty cool addition. You don't really notice it too much, but I mean, doesn't hurt not to have them. Or doesn't hurt to have them, rather.
If Birdman says not that it's during the 4th palace that you get the ability to upgrade Arsene,
You're joking.
you're gonna be here a while.
Okay, so we're gonna be struggling a bit then. Okay, so we can't do anything right now then. Alright, let's get out of here then.
No slacking off.
So yeah, Joker may be struggling just as well. I got more defense for him then.
Come on.
But thank you for pointing that out anyway, Birdman. That's quite a bummer. We're gonna really be struggling then. Or I'm guessing by the time we get to the 3rd and 4th palaces, we'll just have Joker guard all the time.
Inko says one of the best new features in Royal, that trait thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty useful. There are some really good ones that you can get later on. Like, I think is it Satan?
Yeah.
I think my Satan is like insanely strong just because he has like a massive boost to something, or that it recovers SP and HP every turn or something like that.
Yeah.
And he just got so ridiculously powerful that I never switched from him.
Speaking of switching, before I forget, so last time we had the Phantom Thieves in their normal attire, so let's give the investigation team some love. And this will also change the music. Oh yeah, Morgana has a Teddy costume. I forgot about that. Yes, Yummy High, so that's all good. There we go. We got the P4 cast with us. And we're gonna get Time to Make History as the battle theme.
Whoa!
We'll see in a moment.
Come on, man.
The lasers aren't really gonna be that much of an issue for us, because if you...
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a problem with them.
Yeah, because like even though the game says, you know, hold down X as you approach them, you can actually just hold down the sprint button and it'll automatically do that for you. And that's the same with all obstacles, really. So you don't really need to worry about it. Let's get this guy then.
Birdman says, funny fact, I got my Arsene to level 99 and he had 29 luck, so you should probably worry. Yeah. We're hoping with the upgrades we can make him a little more powerful.
Yeah. I might have to grind if I have to.
It's almost scary how good I am.
YQ says, I don't like the P1 costume because it plays Lone Prayer. Josh has PTSD from that song, I swear.
What the hell?
I really like Lone Prayer, but I didn't have to sit through Persona 1.
How did a McCoy do that much damage? God damn.
Were you able to afford better armor for Morgana?
No, Joker was the only one I could afford.
That would be why.
Yeah. Still, damn.
Yeah, you're still on default armor.
Although, come to think of it, that McCoy did use Tarakaja on the other one, so that probably also
Maybe,
explains it.
yeah.
Let's get Morgana back anyway. Let's not have him miss out on XP.
That isn't easy.
Persona. This isn't it.
Ooh, so close.
Undergamer45 says, yes, Persona traits one step closer to passives in Persona games. Yeah, I guess it sort of is a passive.
Hmm.
Now that I think about it. I think it's just passives under a different name, yeah. YQ says, I mean, it's not a horrible song, it just doesn't fit Persona 1 when he's talking about Lone Prayer. Yeah, I guess it doesn't fit the themes particularly well.
Yeah, when
I still like it.
When I'm listening to the song itself, it's not as bad. It's just when you hear it for like the 100th time in like 3 minutes, because Persona 1 has like ridiculously high encounters, it gets on your nerves after a while. Okay. I can't remember these guys. Okay, cool. They're weak to just guns. That's fine.
Cool, Joker.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, guys.
Unfortunately, with these added songs from like Persona 3 or 4 or whatever, like you don't get to hear them for too long, because getting all out attacks is fairly easy, especially later in the game. So when the song really gets going, then the battle's already over. And we'll most likely find it's most likely going to be worse with Mass Destruction as well, because it takes like a minute before the chorus even kicks in.
Show me your true form.
There's a dangerous one in there.
Burnett says, original is better, we can agree on that though, right? Is that talking about Persona 1? Or I don't actually know. I don't follow.
I'm guessing so.
Persona 1 PSP is trash compared to the PS1 version, but at least it's not as bad as Strange Journey Redux, says YQ.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning you're not particularly fond of that one. I can't really judge on that because I've never played it, but I've heard good things about it. It's on my list anyway for SMT reviews.
Ryder says, I swear to God, Digital Devil Saga had worse encounter rate. I think the worst in the Persona series is in Q. That can get quite annoying. For me, it was in the Watchtower. Or the Clock Tower, sorry. Where it was worse, but yours was in the Inaba Pride exhibit or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The Inaba Pride exhibit was just ridiculous.
I have something.
Endergame 45 said at least the songs are good. They're the Royals battle theme just pops. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Takeover is fantastic. Love Takeover.
Yeah, it's my personal
Honestly,
favorite in the
I
series.
didn't think it would get too much better than Last Surprise for Persona 5, but then like they came and made Takeover and it was better, in my opinion.
Yeah. So if we're not gonna get the ability to infuse Arsene with more stats until the 4th palace, I guess we don't need to worry about like negotiations and stuff for now.
Might as well to get them in the compendium.
I guess, but yeah.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Okay, we got a grapple point around here.
YQ says Strange
I
Journey is
call
my
bullshit
favorite.
on that.
Yeah, sorry. YQ says Strange Journey is my favorite game of all time, but Redux ruined everything good about it. I can't comment. I've not tried either.
Yeah, unfortunately can't comment. But
Well, I'll have to wait until Josh's review to find out.
you're not gonna play it?
Probably not, no.
Come on. There we go.
Feel your true form.
You do unlock the electric chair after this in the Velvet Room. Well, I mean, I don't really use the electric chair that much. Although I guess if I'm not using any other personas, I guess I could probably take advantage of it.
It's almost scary how good I am.
I'll also be taking advantage of the skill cards as well, I think.
Endergame 45 says, well, I guess it's that song's last surprise then. Yes, indeed. It was surprised itself that it was beaten.
The beautiful rose has thorns.
Yay, level 10 Arsene. Probably not very good stats. In fact, what kind of stats do we have compared to everybody else? Let's see.
Rido says neither of the P5 battle themes are all that great compared to Mass Destruction or Reach Out to the Truth or Hunt from Digital Devil Saga. I like Mass Destruction a lot. I would say I like Time to Make History more of the 4 battle tunes, and I've not heard anything out of Digital Devil Saga, so I can't comment on that. What would you say?
Persona!
I would yeah. Without giving people the wrong idea, I would put Takeover over Mass Destruction and all that, and the Persona 4 battle themes as well, like both of them. I
think Mass Destruction is after. I'd say it's Takeover, then Time to Make History, then Mass Destruction for me if we're going in terms of an order.
I think I would still listen to Mass Destruction over like the Persona 1 and 2 battle themes though, personally. As good as they are, I think Mass Destruction is a little bit better.
So Endergamer45 says, oof, I forgot how low your stats are during early game, RIP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's worsened from the fact we've only got Arsene and we can't upgrade him yet.
Yeah, like I said, I think Joker's probably going to be guarding a lot, especially when we get to Madarame himself. But that's a while yet. Hopefully, the Arsene will be leveled up a bit. He's at level 10, and what's everybody else at? Like 13? Yeah, so I guess he's not too far behind, but I don't know if the stats actually increase along with future levels once you get all the
I think so. They
skills.
do,
yeah.
The cognition here is weak.
There we go. Our first save room. Let's quickly save that.
Oh, a new safe room.
Endergamer45 says, like late game, it just feels good. See how long the stat lines can reach. Yeah, it's quite satisfying when you get it to 99.
Yeah.
You just see that glorious bar, and you're like, yeah.
I've only ever
It's like
done
an accomplishment.
I've only ever done that with Saturnile because of the optional boss fight in this game, in Royals particularly, because that boss is particularly hard. But yeah, it took a long while just to do that, and Saturnile already has some pretty good starting abilities or good starting stats. I think she's as weak to electricity, I want to say.
I was gonna say wind.
Worth a shot. Nope.
No.
Let's try out Ryuji then.
Birdman says, I actually saw a video about the battle themes in all Persona games. I remember the transitions being great. I tend to shy away from ones about the songs of
Yeah.
Persona because they always like rank it in some way, and then I'm just like, I'm gonna spend my whole time being like, I don't agree with that. Instead of listening.
Go down.
Damn, who's this? Ha! That's gonna be really useful come the third palace. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you, Maragi. Guess we'll use it again. Hey, there we go. We got lucky.
Nice going, Skull.
Let's get some more money. We really need it.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, 2,800 yen. That's decent enough.
You can't ask for more yet.
No, not yet. Not. Wait, that's I can't remember. I think that's one
Yoshida, I
of the things.
believe.
Yeah, Yoshida gives you that.
Okay.
But we gotta commit a sin of yours and actually hang out with him.
Yeah.
Ooh, already we got a tough one, but oh well, we got the ambush. Oh Christ, I hate this guy. All right, yeah.
Oh, I
Sukunda.
had so much trouble with this guy in the original that when I came to Royal, I just like when he appeared, I just like throw everything,
Yeah, it's
use
'cause
it all.
He blocks physical attacks, so that pretty much makes Ryuji useless. Oh, thank God. Okay, we might actually get a chance, maybe? Does the technical still work? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. It was worth a shot. Ah, good boy, Ryuji. Okay, yeah, it just wastes so much SP, this guy. Okay, so if physical attacks are useless, may as well not use Dormina. Come on.
Let's go. Ravage them.
Really? Come on, Joker's just useless. No, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna waste so much SP. Although I guess I could use Tarakaja on somebody. Okay, guard with Joker then, I guess.
Let's do this.
Getting there. Okay. Let's put boost on Morgana. Jesus Christ, okay.
I got too reckless. I'll back out.
Raido says, Yoshida, you mean Jude's favorite Link, rather.
Yeah, he's probably my least favorite. I would rather see Oya than him.
Wow.
I would, from worst up, I would say it's him at the bottom, and then Iwai, and then Oya, and then Chihaya. I really don't give a crap about Chihaya.
Okay, almost there.
It's time. All right.
Lower his evasion and accuracy a little bit more. Come on. Damn it. Almost there.
Birdman says, I like Yoshida, he's just not relatable. He's boring. I'm here to have fun, not listen to freaking politics all
There
the
we
time.
go.
Shut up. It's just like, stop talking about your stupid political life. Everybody treats you like crap anyway, and why do you care? It's so annoying. It's just like, stop talking. He just goes on and on and on and on.
Okay, where's the grappling point here? There it is. What do we got?
Oh, what an idea!
A secret place. Okay. Oh, this doesn't lead to one of the will seeds, does it?
I don't think there's one this early, no.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Unless it's up that crate or something, I don't know.
Beat him in one fell swoop.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, you gotta hold on. No way. Witness my soul.
Come on.
Finish it.
I think I'm pretty sure these guys are weak to fire, yeah.
Do that again, Panther. Let's do this. Carmen.
Isn't that like an entire arc politics? I think you mean, are you talking about the whole game? Because I think there's a difference between the politics that come up throughout the game and the politics that Yoshida talks about. And the one that Yoshida goes through is just so boring. Like, this one is like corrupt adults, messing with the entire country, whereas Yoshida is just like, some people framed me. And it's just like, people call me mean names. It's like, oh, shush. I don't care.
Look.
I believe. Oh, I think this will let us have nuclear.
You just went by it.
Yeah, no, I forgot that there was the that we had the crystal of lust from Jose. So, who am I gonna let have that? What the hell? Give it to Ren, and then Ryuji doesn't have one at all. Yeah, this is a new thing to Royal as well. There are skills attached to the accessories. Normally, they would like increase your strength or like your evasion or whatever. And it's still, some of them still do, but some of them also now give you like added abilities alongside it. And yeah, they can be quite helpful, some of them.
Rido says, I beat Devil Survivor 2 last week, and now my top 3 Megami Tensei games are weird, as you have both Devil Survivors and P4 at the top.
Fair duels.
Well, there's a way... Is it over there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. I might have to come back, because I can't seem to get back up there. But yeah, I realized it too late. Oh well, I can see where we need to go now. I should have thought to do that earlier. Anyway.
Rido says, so what you're saying is Yoshida's entire arc is the definition of cry about it. Yeah, it is. He's just constantly whinging. Birdman says the Lust was the only one I missed for will seeds. The one where you have to go down into the basement, basically, is a bit tricky to get. But yeah, I almost gave up on it for a bit, and then I was just like, no, I mustn't.
Okay, so we're all good here. Let's move on. Whoop! Nope.
Under Gamer 45 says, oof, wondering why I haven't put on the team glasses, thinking which the XP bonus unless trying to get weakness resistance up, where it feels like cheating.
Yeah, it does. It feels like cheating. I only bought the free DLC anyway, but bought the free DLC. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I got the free DLC anyway just for the costumes. I don't care about the accessories, but yeah, as Dude said, it just feels like cheating, and I don't like doing that.
I can feel it.
Yeah, in a game where you already get really far ahead, and it's already not that difficult, getting an XP boost just would break it entirely.
Yeah, this is why we're also not going to see the extra DLC personas. So yeah, no Izanagi, no Okami, which I'm sure everybody in the Persona community has pointed out is severely broken. Izanagi, just on his own, is, he's pretty powerful as is. Will you use it for grinding? No, if I'm doing any...
It's still cheating.
Yeah, it is still cheating. If I am doing any grinding, it'll be off screen and just before we start the next part. And I'm sure...
We did that with Kamoshida boss, because Josh was a dummy.
Yeah. Well, we had, like, lots of time, so it was like, I'm sure we didn't want to see these fine people don't want to see us grinding.
Oh no, I tripped the security.
You were the one making us be careful, too.
Ryder says there's no games besides SM25 I'm looking forward to because Sonic Colors Ultimate looks worse than the game does upscaled on Dolphin. I can't understand the price.
Yeah,
There's
it
just
is,
no
it's
justification
ridiculous.
for that price. I was already not particularly pleased with Nintendo's choice about the price of Skyward Sword, but at least it looked like it would be maybe worth it. The Sonic Colors one, there's no justification at all.
Hmm. It doesn't last as long as something like Mario 3D World either. And even then, right, releasing Wii U games for the Switch at full price again, it's, yeah, we still like give Nintendo flack for that. Ah, balls.
That was the best guard ever.
Okay.
We might not survive this, actually.
No, I'm not sure, because... Yeah, I don't have wind, I think. Oh, this is a problem. Do I have any... No, I don't. Okay. I don't have any ones for wind of those.
Birdman says all is revealed. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed.
I'm gonna use the Vanish Ball.
Have you heard that? He doesn't say it very often, or she doesn't say it too often. Wow, I've never seen that item used. I don't think I've ever used it.
I don't think I have either. But yeah, I'm definitely not doing this all on my own when I don't have wind.
Have you talked about the Persona 25th anniversary things? Asked Johan. We talked about it the past couple times.
Yeah.
A little bit, in terms of what our theories are. Basic gist is we think Persona 5 Arena maybe.
Or 6.
And some sort of reveal about 6.
Yeah. So, nothing too unique. I mean, in terms of, like, thoughts and opinions on what it could be.
I would like it if they would make a remake of Persona 3. That's
That
one of the
too.
ones that's one of the ones that Josh and I thought of that they're probably not gonna do, but it's one that we hope they do. I'm just hoping that Atlas, comes up with something good.
Yeah.
And the Gamer 45 says, "Well, I still bought Sonic Colors Ultimate regardless, lol. Since if you ask me, as long as it plays well and I get the 60 FPS treatment, well, that's fine by me." Yeah, if you wanna, it's your money. You spend what you want on it. You spend it on what you want. For me, I can't see the justification of the price.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Sonic fan, so
Nah. I can't say I'm terribly into the games compared to many others anyway.
Victory!
Colors was okay from what I did play on the Wii U, on the Wii rather.
Yeah, Rido says, Colors Ultimate is £20 cheaper, I think, than Skyward Sword, but the game looks bad, and I'm not dying to play Colors as it's only a 3-hour game. I did not know it was 3 hours.
I think I finished it in a bit of a longer time, but I'm not generally that good at Sonic games anyway. So I don't know. I did go after all the Chaos Emeralds, though, which did add a little more time, so I could get Supersonic.
Yeah. Endogame 45 says, "I know not everybody gonna like Ultimate, but I'm still gonna give it a chance." Yeah, you do you. If you like it, you like it.
Yeah. Go for it.
But you're talking to people who will gladly spend another, 50, 60 quid on Persona 5 with a few added bells and whistles.
They are pretty significant added bells and whistles.
Yeah, but to somebody not looking at it like that,
Yeah.
it would look like you just paid for the same game.
Yeah.
So,
I can see it.
I was actually seeing a tweet earlier, just like a whole string of people just hating on Kasumi.
you what? She's adorable. How can you not like it?
Wait!
Some people think she was like underused within the story, which that's
Well,
fair enough.
yeah.
But and then it just led on to people just not flat out liking her character that much. It's like, huh?
Mario says I tried to be more Mario, and I play Sonic because it's Sonic. Yeah, well, I'm more of a Mario guy.
Yeah.
Josh is more of a Mario guy. It's what we grew up with, and I think that's what it comes down to, really.
Yeah.
We grew up playing Mario 64, so...
I mean, I played a little bit of Sonic as a kid, and even then,
not nearly as much as Mario 64.
But like,
and Sunshine and whatnot.
But yeah, it's like I'm saying, even as a kid, there was just something about Sonic that didn't quite sit well with me. I think it was just mostly because even though the whole objective is to go fast, you have to occasionally stop and, you know, explore or kill an enemy, which sounds good in theory. You know, that's perfectly logical, but the camera, or I guess you could call it whatever you call it in 2D games, is just so close to Sonic that it just, you can't see anything that's coming your way. At least not without godlike reflexes.
Yeah, what I always hated about Sonic is you'd be going really fast and you wouldn't see an obstacle coming, you'd get hit and that would be it. Like, it's just like, what? How was I supposed to see that?
Okay, we're already getting there for running out of SP, but I think we're almost at the point where we're forced to go back for story reasons anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, I think just keep pressing.
Yeah, definitely.
Easy win.
Also for me, I think, on the note of Sonic, is another thing about it for me is I never really got into it because he's very 90s. He's all about the, you gotta be cool. Everything's cute and extreme, and he screams 90s to me no matter what they do with him. He always seems like a 90s mascot. Well, I wish we got more Cool Spot as a 90s mascot. I love Cool Spot. He was great.
Cool Spot probably doesn't play well too well nowadays, but
I don't know.
The whole point of Sonic was to sort of be a 90s kid back in the day, but I mean to an extent they have sort of left that like sort of mentality, but maybe like 25% of him is gone from the 90s, and like the other 75% he's just still stuck in the 90s, if you get what I mean.
Look Yuki in the background in that portrait.
Oh yeah, it does look a lot like him. Doesn't have the bow tie.
No. Right, this is just like Sonic because he has an interesting cast of characters I like, and the unique distinct styles it has nowadays is just kind of bland. Yeah, fair enough. If you like them, you like them. For me, like I said, it's just they're very 90s. Yeah. I know fan art people are very fond of Sonic.
Well, yeah, in more ways than one. Okay, so what we got here are treasure demons, which is, I guess, not necessarily new to Persona, because they're basically disguised as the hands that you find in Persona 4, and to a lesser extent Persona 3. But yeah, they each have like one weakness. They're different ones, holding a different treasure, and when you defeat one, they'll give you a boatload of XP and money, and if you also capture one, then there's a wide number of possibilities in terms of Persona Fusion. And I think some of them are are necessary to... yeah, actually, come to think of it, all of them are necessary to complete the compendium, getting every treasure demon.
Rito says, I grew up with Colors 06 and Generations, where for Mario I grew up only with Mario Kart, Wii, and Galaxy. Galaxy's a really good one to grow up.
Yeah.
I got that as a Christmas present. That was a good Christmas.
I have that now. You gave it to me.
Yeah, I gave you both my copies, did I?
Yeah, you did. Well, maybe? Yeah, you did. I think so. Why did you give them to me? I can't remember.
I don't have a Wii.
Ah. You have a Wii U, though, don't you?
I do, but it's not plugged in. Yes! It's unfortunate you grew up with Sonic 06.
Yeah. That's
I like Generations. I will say that. I love
Generations.
Generations. Generations was good. I always hated it when it was the modern Sonic levels, but I really liked the classic Sonic levels.
Yeah, the modern Sonic levels with just a lot of just hold forward to win.
06, I had to learn the sad truth, and that it's bad, but its dev history is interesting. I don't know anything about the dev history on that.
No, I don't know.
I get the feeling it's a lot of people really wanted to make it good, and
I get the feeling there were just a
and
lot
they
of, like,
got stifled by the studio.
yeah, a lot of strict deadlines and stressful situations. Okay. Nah, didn't get an ambush. How about? Oh well. Damn, that's a lot of people.
Oh, that's all right. You've got one of those. I can't remember what they're called. Blowy uppy ones.
Yeah, the. Oh my god, I can't remember either.
Dire shadows. Is it dire shadows?
I think those are in strikers.
Disaster.
Disaster shadows.
There we go. We know Persona.
I swear we do.
Alright.
06, the devs were trying to be ambitious, but Sega higher-ups wanted the game out by Christmas, and the dev team got split in two. That sounds about right.
They pulled an ET.
Is that why ET was so bad?
Yeah, they had like 6 weeks to make it, and they wanted. It needed to be out for Christmas. Shocker Choker, what does that give us? Mana bonus. Ooh, definitely. Yeah, give that to Morgana because he's got media, I'd say. Where was that? Shocker Choker. Oh, it is. And a life
Ryder
bonus.
says, I respect the ambitiousness of 06, but at least a fan has remade 06 to make it functional, and it's really good, surprisingly. I did not know there was a fan remake.
I didn't know that either.
Who is that just Sonic fan or a fan of 06? Because I don't think 06 has any fans, does it?
No.
Birdman asks if you ever played Persona 5 Royal in other languages, or was it just me? I did pop it in Japanese for a bit.
I haven't.
I just to hear it, but mostly just because the Japanese Joker says Arsene really cool.
He does, yeah.
He is really good at saying it. But you can't really, for us, can't beat the English voice actors. I mean, the Japanese ones are good in Q2, but it's just like it's hard to connect with it when it's not in your own language.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Ooh. Okay, that's not too bad. Aw, man. Fireball. Although, I think they had fairly low health anyway.
Wido says he was a fan of Sonic because there's Sage, an event where Sonic fans show off fan games, and some of the stuff is just magical seeing what fans can do. That's cool that Sega allows that. That's one thing I really don't like about Nintendo. That Sega does really well is letting fans create their own things. Like, just this week, Nintendo shut down a fan creation of a 2D Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
In like the Game Boy style. They have no reason to do that.
No, they didn't.
They're not going to do that. Why would... that guy was just trying to make a fun little game.
Yeah, it was just for the love of the series.
Yeah, just for the love of the series, and they shut it down. They did that to AM2R. Although that one makes more sense as to why they did it in terms of they were going to release Return of Samus. But
yeah.
It just makes no sense about this Prime 2D... Why would you do that? That's just such a dick move.
It is.
Whereas
yeah.
you got like Sega, the guy who made, I think, was it Sonic Mania?
Yeah, the guy
that was a fan one originally, and then Sega was like, "Hey, that's pretty good. You want to make it real?" Wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, you sort of got the right idea. It was he did a remastered version of Sonic CD years and years ago, and Sega were really impressed with that, and they hired him to do Sonic Mania. So you're sort of on the right track.
Yeah, but that's how you should properly react.
Yeah,
They did it with something else as well, where it was just basically, I think it was like a really buggy game or something. Somebody went in and fixed it, and they were like, instead of being like, "Hey, what are you doing, messing with our code?" They were like, "Hey, you managed to fix our crappy game. Why don't you come work for us?"
Like, imagine all of the new Metroid games and F-Zero and all these other forgotten Nintendo franchises making such a big comeback in numerous games, and yeah, Nintendo was just not smelling the money here because they want to do it themselves.
So Birdman meant, do we put it in any language aside from Japanese? No, it's English or Japanese is the only ones I've used.
French Persona sounds interesting.
Show me your
Persona?
Persona.
Let's go.
I mean, LeBlanc is sort of halfway there already.
No.
Looking cool, Joker.
Man, On is getting really low. We might need to, although we do have some LeBlanc coffee if we need it.
Rido says, Sega very cool around fan games. They credited fan games before, so that's really cool. Yeah, that's what we were saying. And like last week, Sega credited a fan remake of Sonic Advance. That's a deep dive. Why would they remake that?
Yeah.
And then this week, Nintendo canceled 2D Prime. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically what we were talking about. It's just Nintendo make it very hard to like them. I mean, I like their games. Their games are top notch, but they are total dicks as a company. They're also really bad about the copyright striking. Like, if you show even like a little glimpse of Mario on something, then it's copyright strike. Take it down.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, cutting it deep here.
Ravage them.
Joker took one out.
Sega does what Nintendo don't. Yeah, there you go.
Indeed. This sums it up perfectly.
Honestly, Sega's been killing it
Oh,
lately.
bollocks.
I feel, apart from Sonic Colors, they've been pretty much killing it lately.
Yeah.
They did Yakuza Like a Dragon. That was a smashing success. They got
Ryuji
Persona
twice.
5 Royal because they're the parent company to Atlas, or the publisher at least. And then they did Super Monkey Ball, and they're doing a new Super Monkey Ball as well.
Yeah.
On top of that, they've just been killing it.
Yeah. They happen.
Aside from Sonic Colors.
Yeah, well. Everybody has their downfalls.
This power.
We haven't had Joker say power courses through me yet, as far as I've seen.
No.
That's like the coolest line he ever says.
I can feel it.
Berman says he played it on French only text. It changed, not French voice acting. Yeah, it sounds weird. Having to hear one thing and then read the other is very strange, I would imagine.
I was concerned there was going to be an enemy there.
Henry's Place says power. Yeah, he's very good at saying it's more of that Xander Mobus goodness.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, anything he says is just gold. He could.
Yeah, every word that man speaks is just pure gold.
Yeah. It could take like the worst line ever written, maybe take a Kingdom Hearts script, and he'll still make it sound cool.
I'll reveal your true form.
Yeah, I want Xander Mobus in the Kingdom Hearts saying Kingdom Hearts lines to make it sound more legitimate. The only person who has managed to do that so far for me is Xemnas. Xemnas can make anything sound cool.
Yeah.
In Kingdom Hearts, no matter how stupid the line, like Xemnas just sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I love Xemnas. I have a Xemnas. I want a Xemnas full cosplay. I have the Organization 13 cloak. So for now, I'm just generic Organization 13 guy, but at some point I would like to go full Xemnas. Actually, I also worked out how to have his lightsaber hands. That was another thing.
Yeah, that's a video for another day.
Yeah.
And yes, Birdman, Xander Mopus is the Smash Bros. Announcer since 4, although I could have sworn he was in Brawl as well, but I could be wrong about that.
Birdman says, really, it's like PQ2? Well, yeah, that's exactly the kind of point I was saying. Why Q2 for me is not the best for me is that A, you have to read one thing when they're saying something entirely different. And you can't really connect with the characters as much when they're not speaking your own language, I find.
Yeah.
It's really hard, especially when you know the characters as well as the Phantom Thieves. It's just like, it loses a little bit of its charm. That was unnecessary to kick that Joker. He's also
hell no. Getting outta here.
Set, the Beast Boy Bastard in League of Legends. Is the name of this. That's another one.
Yeah.
Also, extra number 1 million in Shenmue 3.
Indeed.
Like every Persona actor is in Shenmue 3, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Erica Harlicker's in it. Jeremy Lee's in it. The lady that does Carolina Justine's in it. I think Erica Lindbeck's in it. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Shadow spotted. It's powerful, so let's.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight Shikioji just yet, no, because he took a lot of our MP last time. I can feel it. SP, I should say. We're not playing Final Fantasy.
Doesn't Choker say it's like Shikiwiji?
One of modern.
I'm pretty sure it's Shikioji. Hey, I think this is our the first will seed you do find.
Oh, I didn't notice it changed the glasses with Joker to be used glasses.
Yeah.
I noticed everybody else had the glasses, but I didn't notice it was different glasses on Joker.
I never noticed
that little smirk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never noticed that little smirk he does, like in his idol animation. That's brilliant. I'm finding new things about this game every time I replay it.
Right, it says, did you see the Joker outfit? That was a pre-order bonus for, I don't know, if Sonic Forces.
Yeah, I remember us talking about this, and I believe in the first part.
A few parts ago, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
We've got
weird.
Morgana being in Super Monkey Ball now as well.
Yeah. Here we
It's
go.
also a weird thing.
We're at the point now where we're gonna be kicked out because of story reasons. So this is gonna be it for the palace for now, but we will be coming back to it.
Right, it says that's how I first discovered Megaten. Yeah, I seem to recall you mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your introduction. Oh, you gotta go look at the door.
Yeah, apparently so. I can't use the save room yet. Stupidly.
Whoa! The hell?
Henry's place says, should Q3 exist? Yeah, maybe.
Yes, please.
Bring in the Persona 1 and 2 cast as well. It'd be character overload for sure.
Give Femc a name.
Yeah. Well, allow us more characters to actually give everybody's canon names.
All personnel.
Also, backup XP.
Yes, for the love of God. If they end up if they end up putting in like the Persona 1 and 2 cast and it ends up being character overload, yes, definitely at that point put backup XP, because it was already bad enough in Q2 with the amount of characters there were. It'd be even worse in that case.
Right, it says go on Twitter, everybody's wanting Jack Frost instead. It is admittedly annoying they're pushing Morgana more than Jack Frost. Yeah. I saw it was on the Persona 5 subreddit today. There's a lot of posts about that, and one of my favorite ones was Jack Frost drunk in a bar with Morgana complaining about it. And like every other word was he or ho. It was great.
Let's head back.
That's tradition.
Burma says, I swear if they don't give us a backup XP, I will sue. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It should have been in Q2. There's so many characters. If they add even more for Q3. The one thing we don't know is how Q3 would work, because they can't do it on 3DS again.
Yeah.
They would have to put it on Switch, but how would the map work when it's on Switch? Like, do you force handheld mode and then have to have a stylus come with the game?
Yeah.
Or something? Or do you add some sort of, analog stick control for it? That might be a bit hard, especially because you'd have to keep pausing in order to do that. That's really hard. Or do you just get rid of the map entirely? Without having to draw it out yourself, I mean. Like, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Because like Etrian Odyssey is very much just a DS franchise anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. It might be possible to put it on Switch, but not without some compromises, I would say.
I don't know.
Henry's Place says, I'm playing Q1, I'm just bored playing Enema Pride.
Yes.
Also, maybe they can just ditch map thingy. Yeah, like I said, ditch the map is also, the map drawing as an option.
But the thing is that, I don't know, I think the Etrian Odyssey fans will probably be pissed at that, because I think they probably really like that sort of thing.
They're pissed off anyway, isn't it? From the fact that it's too Persona-like.
You only went
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. But that's very much an Etrian Odyssey thing, though, just drawing your own map. So if you remove that, then you're just sort of going further and further away from the crossover, I would probably say, and that would piss off a lot of people. It wouldn't piss me off personally, because I can take or leave the map system, but yeah, I know some people would be upset.
Adorn the palace?
It's as in terms of the Inaba Pride exhibit, Josh has some real hatred for that place.
Yep, I do. I don't like it.
I didn't have as much of a problem, but I didn't. The one thing I really hated was the 4-man sweaty guy, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Is it sweaty guy?
The sweaty guys are just the one-person FOEs,
Yeah,
but
yeah, the FOE that's like 4 of them carrying a chair or something.
yeah.
That one, Jesus Christ, having to dodge that. Or there's a room where there's one that you have to work around it, and I had trouble.
Yeah.
With it a lot. I really hated that. However, everything else I was able to kill FOEs and jump ahead a lot of the time, because I went into the hospital-y one that I always forget the name of.
The Evil Spirit Club?
Yeah, Evil Spirit Club. The Evil Spirit Club has that giant FOE you're supposed to be running from the whole time.
Yeah.
And I killed that. So
somehow.
yeah, I spent ages, like 2 nights, I want to say, trying to kill that thing. And eventually I did kill it, and that put me really on a good path for getting through the rest of the game. Like, I got a bunch of XP from it, for one thing. And then that made that floor a complete breeze in the hospital.
You just couldn't go back.
Yeah, I just couldn't return until I'd gone through the entire floor, which was fine. But then that meant I was so strong that when I got to Inaba Pride exhibit, every time there was one of those sweaty guys in the way, or one of those pear-shaped gourd ones, I just killed him. And so it would just be like, oh, we can't get down those stairs. There's one of those guys in the way. We'll have to work our way around. And I was like, no. I'm going to just kill that thing. Yeah, so I just killed it, moved on a bit. I still went around the floors to 100% the floors, but it was, yeah, I kind of broke the game.
Yeah. And I saw him do it, so there was definite proof.
Josh was annoyed by the fact that I did that.
Yeah, because I hate that part of the game. But my problem with the Inaba Pride exhibit isn't even to do with like the torch puzzles or whatever. It's just the random encounters, for whatever reason, get so high at that point, and the puzzles involving going around the sweaty FOEs in like a very, very, very specific way through like a very specific path that you won't even know how to do it without a crap ton of trial and error. It's just, it really got my blood boiling. I hated it.
Seriously, you better pull this off.
Birdman says I'd say complete auto mapping for everybody in Q3 would be good. Yeah. Not having to draw it out would be the easiest way to get it on Switch. But I don't know if they'll have the guts to do it. And says I should go get my Switch for more Korok seeds. I forgot, yeah, you were trying to get them all. You mad, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get down.
I've put like at least 100 hours into Breath of the Wild, and I still haven't got all the Korok pieces.
Ryder says I've been thinking since Sega owns Atlas, I'd love a Sonic or hell a Sega crossover JRPG. Yeah, Sonic RPG. I guess sort of like Mario RPG would be.
There was a Sonic RPG at one point, and
was there?
Yeah, Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, and
oh yeah.
I don't think it quite did as well, if I remember correctly. This was
a
like
Sega crossover JRPG could be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would probably be better.
I mean, they sort of did a crossover with Sonic All-Stars Racing.
Yeah.
Because you can get like a load of different characters in that. I would love to see Majima in other worlds.
Oh, definitely.
He's so unique and crazy and lovable that I would just love to see him and everything. Like Majima in Persona would be great. Not just a costume, like you can buy. I want proper Majima. Like the character of Majima in Persona. I would love that. And for him to have his own persona. Imagine how funny that persona would be.
Come on. Speak to the customer.
Every place says he's stuck on floor 1 of Enema Pride exhibit. Oh.
That one's not too bad. The later ones get worse.
Go back and kill the evil doll. It will put you ahead.
Well, that's a request from Elizabeth later anyway, so just hold off until doing that.
Oh yeah, that's another reason I got so far ahead is because I did that before the request, and then I did the request and I killed it a second time.
Yeah. Plant disease and dull pain. I don't remember what the solution for this one was. Do you remember?
No. What's the top right? Plant disease and what's the other one?
Plant disease and dull pain.
Oh, I can never remember these.
I was gonna say numb, but I don't see an M anywhere. An N, rather. Dull pain. I don't know.
Johan says he played PQ with a guide like half of the game. You have to have it with that stupid algebra puzzle, I swear. That
Yeah,
one's
definitely.
ridiculous.
Oh god.
Anybody? Comments? You want to try and say what these are? I can't remember them.
Yeah, we should do these because this does increase our knowledge if we do.
We only need the blue one, really, but
Yeah.
we always like doing the others.
I'm sure dull pain is gonna be like really friggin' obvious. Birdman says I played this crossword on in French and it was hell.
Oh god. Also, maybe put PQ on or PQ3 on PS4 or 5. Yeah, that'd be good. Bring it to everything, not just Switch. Although, given its entry in Odyssey, it would be Nintendo E, so would make most sense on Nintendo Switch. But I don't know. I feel like if they designed it to go on PS4 and whatnot, they design it PS4 first and then make the Nintendo Switch one second, and then you run into a Nocturne remaster issue where the frame rate's going to be garbage. If it has to be specifically made for this Nintendo Switch, it will run better. I think.
Right, I think we're gonna have to look this up because I've got no clue. Can you bring up the answers?
Ache says Kyrie Light.
Dull pain, ache. Oh,
yeah.
That could be. Well done.
I think Sonic was in SMT, says Bergman. Was he?
Plant.
Oh, yes, he was!
Uh,
Wasn't he? He was in it recently.
Say what?
Sonic was in SMT. In a SMT thing. I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember.
Devil No. He was in something. Oh, I can't remember. Ryan says Sonic and All-Stars Racing 3 would also be nice, especially with Yakuza and Megami Tensei being added in as well. Yeah, I always found it weird that Wreck-It Ralph was in the other one. I was like, he seemed out of place.
Yeah, was a bit. What plant disease? Yeah, I think we've already spent way too much on this. Too much time on this. Let's bring it up. Plant disease blight. Thank you, Kyrie Light.
Oh, Malaise.
Malaise.
M-A-L-A-I-S-E.
Okay. Oh, God damn it. Malaise.
Host of Peace says Persona 5 Strikers 2 with Kiryu and Majima as adult party members, please. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Majima and everything.
Thank you very much, Kyrie Light. You were killing it there.
Nice.
We'll bring you in whenever we get stuck on another crossword. Okay, so let's make some more coffee. I can't remember if this increases your social stats. Making coffee. Years of puzzle books, says Kyrie Light. Yes, I can imagine.
Henry's Place says, I'm amazed that you could play the game on hard and only Arsene. I can't even play on easy. Lol.
Really?
Really? Can't even do... Normal is pretty darn easy in this one. Are you talking about OG Persona 5 or newer Persona 5?
Or are you doing...
sorry, Royal.
Or are you doing Arsene only on easy? Oh, it doesn't... We do get a social stat. Which one? Charm. Okay, that's interesting.
The ultimate betrayal will be if they do Q3 and get rid of the chibi design.
Yeah.
The ultimate betrayal would be, I bet, what they'll do is they'll have like, oh, Kasumi's going to be in it, and then they won't have her in the Q3 until right at the end, and then you could buy a costume pack that won't that'll cost like 10 quid, and again, you won't get her till the end. They'll be separate.
I was gonna say Q2 alongside Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight was another game that came out way too early, like before Royal or Strikers or any of those, because we don't get Kasumi, we don't get Sophie or Zenkichi or anybody. There's a fair few bits and pieces of the story as well that we don't get to see. They should have waited. Atlas, they were impatient.
Ryder says that the PC version of All Stars has got TF2 characters. Isn't it Pyro or something, isn't it? I can't remember. Or is it Heavy? It's Heavy or Pyro, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You did use this line now that I think about it.
Henry's Place says, yep, it was P5 OG. That makes a little more sense.
I was contacted by Takamaki-san last night. She's
because you maybe try Royal, because Royal's like insanely easy. Especially on normal. We're on hard just because normal is so easy. I can't imagine how easy is.
I'll call the police if you try anything. Remember that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we're gonna get our question.
And the Game 45 says Dancing in Starlight be like, let's take Dancing All Night but put the popular characters at the time in it. The bigger beef we have with it is that it was released too soon and it missed out on not only Royal tunes, but it missed out on Q2 tunes and Strikers tunes. So you ended up with a lot of the same music over and over again. I think they should have just done Dancing in Moonlight. Waited till Strikers and Royal were released and Q2, and then released Dancing in Starlight.
That comment as well saying regarding like let's put the popular characters in this new dancing game. I would argue that was kind of the same intention for 4 as well, because Persona 4 Golden, even though it was on an undersold system, like it was very well loved. Golden, like it's probably the first thing you think of whenever you hear Vita. So like
the PS2 game itself was already very popular as well. It was more of it's just like the Phantom Thieves are now, where it's like they've realized it's popular, so they're marketing it to hell and back.
Yeah.
And they did the same with the investigation team. So it's just what Atlas does.
Yeah.
You know, when you reach level 55 personas in Q1 and Q2, they evolve. Just think if they decided to involve Kasumi and Akechi. Well, they do involve Akechi in Q2. And he gets involved, doesn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Or
I don't think I ever got...
Or is it like Shinji, where he's just like, no?
Oh, yeah, that might be it, yeah, because, yeah, Shinji didn't evolve, so I think Akechi was the same.
You two have something different you'll need to do.
I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
You have to wait inside the palace.
What is on that jumbo screen? I must know.
We need to make sure the door
The
can't...
one on the right, I think, might be Featherman.
Oh, I get it.
But I'm not sure. The one on the left just looks like people walking on the streets.
I see Mementos in that.
To think you'd really come. I assumed you were lying when you contacted me.
I'm sorry it was so sudden.
Ender Gamer 45 says he's tweeted us a funny meme about Super Monkey Ball. About the new Super Monkey Ball, which he thinks we're gonna like.
So,
Let's have a look.
Did you tweet it to Josh or me or both?
causes some anxiety.
That's why I'm here today, damn it.
What was that?
Oh, no, it was nothing.
By the way,
Complications of Loki and Robin Hood is too much. Oh yeah.
some weight.
Going into spoiler territory there though.
You think so? I weigh the same as always. Maybe.
Oh, it's a video he sent. I'll have a look at that later when we're done.
So then, can
Ender
you
Gamer, thank you though.
get ready here?
I need to take my clothes off, right?
Yes, please.
I'm embarrassed. Could you look the other way?
Oh,
Phew, that was tight.
tight? No, I'm doing this for art.
Don't look over here, okay? Hey, your sensei's coming back soon, right?
I believe so.
Do you think we could do this somewhere else then? A little more atmosphere would be lovely.
Well, this should be good enough.
But wouldn't a room with a lock
pretty dank.
be a bit better?
Yeah, Yusuke, this art studio is a little run down.
Yeah.
But the only one with a lock is Sensei's room.
Then why not there?
I can't intrude. Besides, I don't have the key.
He says he doesn't have the key.
Takamaki-san, that was a very loud whisper. Who are you talking to?
To use this hairpin.
And is that a cat I hear?
Maki-san, are you about...
Man, he really is deaf with cats, isn't he?
You were wearing all this?
Don't you think it's cold today?
I suppose so. The sun is starting to set.
Right? That's why.
We are in May, though.
vacation would be
Yeah, I
nice.
was just thinking that.
I mean, I'm gonna take it all off.
True.
I do enjoy Erica Harlicker having to act like she can't act.
For a better picture. of how
Always good fun.
the model's mood.
Uh-huh. That's right.
She may even
Although, it gets better when we get to Shido's palace.
Oh yeah.
Kind of poses.
Lady On, you have to act. Get back in character.
Let's go. I was just starting to get in the mood.
Wait! If you wander around, Sensei will...
Anko says that she ride the train with all those clothes on. Must have gotten so many weird looks.
I was wondering if those clothes she was taking off she had like in a bag and she was just like throwing them.
Hey, why not this one?
Please wait!
I'm counting on you, Mona.
I heard that. Who's Mona?
Seriously gonna be able to pull this off? She was saying stuff like, I'll just seduce him with my acting, but that sounds
Yeah, I never understood how Morgana could do that with cat paws.
Yeah.
Sign this place is gonna open. Isn't Madarame coming home soon?
I don't know. Anime logic.
Even if Mona's able to unlock the door, how's he gonna show it to Madarame? And then even if they do show it open, any normal person would just close it right up again. Doesn't that mean we only got a few seconds to get in? To be blunt, won't it be a miracle if this works?
That Morgana's not here because then he'd just be like, "Oh, you're so dense, Ryuji."
But it's almost time.
Please! Can you just wait and...
What's past here?
That's...
So the door Mona mentioned is up ahead.
I heard that.
I keep telling you, you can't!
Takamaki-san, you're not very good with your indoor voices.
It's hard to do this with cat paws.
How are you doing it at all?
Oh, so, what is this room?
I do like that shirt she wears, though.
Storage area for old paintings.
Random.
Storage.
It's cool.
Hey, Kitagawa-kun, why don't we do it in here? I won't be embarrassed if we go somewhere nobody can find us.
Only Sensei can go in there.
Yeah, that's a good point, Berman. Why are they calling him Mona here when he's Morgana? Out in the real world, and Mona's supposed to be his code name. That doesn't make any sense.
You know, where we won't get interrupted.
Is he really going to buy that terrible act? Stay focused.
The first legitimate thing said by Morgana.
Yeah, and also one of the few funny lines he has.
So frustrating that my feelings aren't getting through to you. Kitagawa-kun, do you not like girls like me?
No, that's not true.
How is that working on him?
Please, we can continue this inside.
Sure. I mean, no, we can't go in there. It's locked anyway, so...
Fine. This is too embarrassing. I'm leaving.
But...
Let's just do it in here, okay?
Oh, that could be taken in so many wrong ways.
Sensei!
Henry's place says, "What the hell is a Mona?" Yusuke, who's paying attention to anything.
Huh?
I mean, to be fair, you got a model in your shack with you. Would you be paying attention to much else?
What?
I'm gonna kill this man. I got a knife to his throat. Nobody enter.
Nothing's happening. I wonder what's...
On was the villain the whole time.
For
Yeah.
real? It's off! They seriously did it!
21st Century Guy has returned with another donation. Thank you very much through the Streamlabs page. He's donated a good £10. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind. And he says, "Hey, bro, how goes the grind?" Doing okay. We had
not having as much trouble as Kamoshida's pals.
no. We've got multi-target spells. Oh, come on. Just let me go to the save room. But yeah, we got multi-target spells, at least with on. Although at the very least, if we can't go to the save room, I think we're going to be encountering a mini boss, and we can just restart if we die.
I can feel it.
Let's go.
Hey.
But thank you very much, 21st Century Guy. That's awesome of you.
Sorry.
Although I did have to escape at one time, going back to the grind bit. Had to escape when I was just Joker on my own against McCoys, who are weak to wind, and Arsene doesn't have wind. We are all good, thank you very much, 21st Century Guy. Hope the rest of you are doing well too.
You cannot go any further. You are trespassing on Lord Madarame's territory.
I always find his face adorable.
I'm more scared.
Well, hi. Hello, I'm Nui.
Come.
Jeez.
You're mine.
Well, gee, that's not very nice.
Shit. No way.
Oh yeah, you might be right, Ender Gamer 45. Thank you. Yeah, I think he is weak to curse. Oh no!
Oh,
He blocks it. You
You
lied.
led us astray.
You lied to us.
How dare you, Ender Gamer 45?
Good thing Joker has diorama.
Sorry. What?
Ah, damn.
Okay.
No, that was the
Oh,
one.
the excuse is coming out already. Says it's been a while. How dare you forget?
Man, these guys are missing a lot.
But for Century Guy says betrayal. Yeah. Ender Gamer 45. What a betrayal.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. All right, come on. There we go.
Fire
that's
me
better.
for being a bad navigator. Says Ender Gamer 45. Yeah.
Whoa.
Persona. All right.
Just be safe. Ah, he's the one that does curse, not me.
Yeah, maybe that's where you got that from.
Yeah. Mind you, Ender Gamer 45, you're probably not as bad of a navigator as Fuka.
I always hated Fuka as a navigator.
I
She's probably my least favorite. I like Rise and I like Futaba, although Strikers kind of ruined Futaba a bit, and Q too. But I like him more than Fuka.
I love Fuka as a character. She's one of my favorite characters in the series, and certainly one of my favorite Seize members, as well as Mitsuru. But my god, her navigating skills are absolute garbage.
Sensei, what is the meaning of this?
I suppose I can't keep quiet now that you've seen this. Truth be told, I'm in severe debt.
This girl planted them here.
Sayuri copies and have been
I mean, it would be a decent lie. Why not?
the real Sayuri.
21st Century Guy says, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm getting back to my own grind. What kind of grind?
Yeah.
In Persona?
That moment was quite a shock for me.
Coffee grind?
Since then, I've been mired in a terrible artist block. Because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time.
See, imagine this if Sai had not revealed he was the bad guy.
Yeah, he does a good well at, like, you know, playing the sympathy card.
Yeah, he can, like, if you didn't know for sure that he was such a bad guy, I mean, obviously, at this point, we kind of already knew, but, like, imagine how manipulative this could have been had we not known.
Yeah.
As expectations for me rose, it reached a point where I had no choice.
Birdman says,
yeah, don't get me started on her original voice actor. Yes.
yeah, regarding Fuka. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please forgive your cowardly teacher.
Yeah, I have heard that No More Heroes, Heroes Paradise isn't the best port 21st Century Guy. I don't own it because it's pretty expensive, but yeah, I have seen it in action, and yeah, it does look like it's not the best. The Switch port is a lot better. I actually just picked up, or rather, Ju just bought me No More Heroes 3.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there going to be a review on that one?
Yeah, I think I was gonna go straight into Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I think, after Fire Emblem Awakening, but now that you've given me No More Heroes 3, I may as well go through that first and then Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Something just doesn't feel right.
Review it while it's you know, in the public eye.
This one seems different.
Sayuri.
Bum 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 bum
This
bum.
is the real Sayuri. But you just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
That's a replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting kept me going. It's the reason I made it this far. Sensei.
I think it was at this point that I felt really, really bad for Yusuke.
Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
So you're telling me the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're lying, Sensei. Please, just...
Oh, you think?
You too.
So I thought Chie had it worse than 4, since I think a different version of Persona 4, her voice actor was different, RIP. The original PS2 one, yeah, she was really bad.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a teenager at all.
Yeah, she wasn't too bad as an actress, but like, yeah, like you said, it didn't sound right. It sounded really off.
Yeah.
I have the original PS2, and Teddy sounds weird as well.
Lady On, let's run!
A cat! Where did it...
They got No More Heroes Day 1 too, says 21st Century Guy. It's pretty fun if a bit plastic in looks. Thanks, Sonic Adventure DX. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Got about half an hour left, so we might actually get to see Yusuke awaken to his persona.
Come on, man.
But I must get that map so we can get rid of that stupid chirping. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, in you go.
Hey, look!
Which one's for security?
Yeah, Ender Gamer 45 raises a good point. So, and now everybody bails and leaves the lying artist behind. Yeah, what why run? He's just an old man. But like, two, when Yusuke returns to him and he just says like, he just like kind of is being grumpy is like, what did Madarame think? It should be like, he's learned this terrible secret, but I'm sure he's forgiven me.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
All right. I hope those two managed to get away.
Superhero landing. Oh.
Not quite.
Oh.
I didn't know you could get physical copies of No More Heroes on Switch now. I bought it too early.
Oh no! I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Enter Gamer 45 says, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's just some artist.
Kitagawa-kun, it's me!
Kamaki-san, that means you two are... I don't recall ever seeing this...
Yeah, I can see that being a limited time thing, or a limited run game.
We're inside Madarame's heart.
Shame, I should have picked it up when I had the chance.
Inside Sensei's heart?
You want to explain a little more?
But are you sure?
We're inside his heart.
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels.
In this case, I'm kind of grateful, because, yeah, it would be a Persona Arena situation otherwise, where we have to go through the rules for every single character.
About Madarame?
True.
And to be fair, I think they explain this a bit better with when we get to Makoto anyway, and when we get to Haru, that's all explained off screen, so, yeah.
This repulsive world? Just who are all of you?
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you
Not
say
rotten
is
adults
true,
this time, you said rotten
Sensei
crooks.
I know doesn't exist.
Totally different.
You gotta snap out of it.
Yeah, we've had teenagers and stuff as well, so why does he always say
My
adults?
gratitude for
Like
that
in
is
Mementos, you can change some teenagers' hearts.
At this rate,
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I was more implying how often they say rotten adults.
My emotions are overwhelming me.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle. The security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
Said 0% last I saw.
Actually, we don't have Oya's abilities yet, so yeah, we'll still be at whatever we had last time.
We need to get out of here. That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible.
He's right there, Morgana.
Avoid fighting? You could just sit at the back, you know. Come on. Oh, there's Makoto Yuki.
So this...
Yeah, that's another good question, Ender Gamer. How did Yusuke not freak out with the talking cat here?
Because it's Yusuke.
Although, yeah, I suppose they do mention it later, don't they? It was just sort of a delayed reaction.
This painting!
Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something.
And that's also a good point, Joseph P., because Yusuke's chill AF.
Technically, those aren't
I
actually...
mean, you're not wrong.
They're the pupils themselves.
Madarame saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and we found yours too.
We'll talk more later. For now, let's get out of here.
Wonder how many of these pupils Yusuke actually knows.
Yeah, that's another thing about that point I was raising earlier, where we never see any other ones other than that one Mementos do, as far as I can tell. And like somebody else mentioned, the occasional background one. Like, how come Yusuke doesn't maybe try and reach out to them or something?
Yeah. Why doesn't he reach out to the truth?
Shogun?
I see what you did there.
He is how frightfully witty.
Huh? Sensei? Is that you? That attire?
21st Century Guy says, it's good, but they cut a lot of the songs in the second game soundtrack for the special edition. I think it might be licensing issues since there were a lot of people behind the OST. So that's No More Heroes, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really remember most of the soundtrack to No More Heroes, unless it's Dr. Peace singing his song. I don't think I remember any of it.
Well, there's the main
Other
theme
than
as
the
well.
yeah, other than the do 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 one. That one's good.
And if you had the real one, why make copies? If it's
I remember bits and pieces of 2s,
please tell me.
but it was slightly less memorable anyway.
You still don't see?
Johan says best awakening coming. I tend to agree. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Makoto's is a really good one for me because I think with Makoto's, hers is so good about showing the power behind it.
Yeah.
Like the stepping forward slowly while her legs are like, and every step sets more things on fire and everything showing the pain. That's so good. I think hers is probably up there as one of the best. I also like Haru's.
Yeah, the Makoto's and Haru's are my 2 favorites. For Haru's, it's mainly just the glare she gives and the sort of intentionally overdramatic performance she gives.
Providing that illusion to eager customers. Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
Oh yeah, besides picking up Sonic Colors Ultimate, I picked up Dreams. Well, like since I had heard some good things about Dreams, is that one we can like it's like
You can basically make your own
game builder basically, yeah, isn't it? Is it in VR as well? Is that it? Or is that
I'm
not in
sure.
VR?
I
I
wouldn't
might
see
be thinking
much.
about the wrong thing.
I wouldn't see much purpose behind VR with that particular game.
You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
No More Hero 1's OST wasn't messed with, so all the tracks are on the CD.
Hooray!
But what about the people who believe in you?
Is Dr. Pisa's song on there? I must know.
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me.
You got a little something on your lips there.
My objection holding
Got red on you.
His hairdo just looks like a palm tree.
To think
Oh yeah.
care of this wretched man.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart?
And the game 45 says, oh yeah, did No More Heroes 3 drop a day or 2 ago? It dropped 2 days ago. And Josh only received it today. He edited a video, or he's going to be editing multiple videos for me, and accepted a copy as payment.
Killed for their hide and
Can you explain the plot of Persona 5 terribly, Esper and Man?
Teenagers beat up old man.
time that I...
You are unforgivable. It doesn't matter who you are.
Oh man, that's difficult. I'm trying to think.
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You down.
Murdering
Superhero,
teenagers kill CEO Tycoon.
superheroes not really superheroing.
How amusing.
Huh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
Ender Game 45 says, Masked Man, Steel Hearts, and Beat God who went bad and needed punishment there. Persona 5 done terribly.
I don't know. I think that's too detailed still. That explains
21st
it.
century guy says, we live in a society. Done.
Yeah.
One horrible man.
You just gotta be short and sweet.
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolish.
Pin Persona saves the day. There we go.
A deplorable imitation indeed. Lest you part from that aspect of yourself.
And furthermore, ah!
Let us now forge a contract.
I almost forgot. Ah!
The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which.
Very well.
Grr.
Come. Goemon! A breathtaking sight. Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
Whoa, this is impressive!
Who do you think you are?
The price for your insolence will be death.
Ender Gamer 45 says, "Oh yeah, another thing. Why do Persona users only talk once and then? Why do Personas only talk once and when they then couldn't talk freely? Like it would have been cool to see some Persona users talk with their Personas for small tips and whatnot. They sort of did that in Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's one of the things I actually kind of like in Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
It would be kind of nice.
Yeah, the Mirages get to speak with their respective users, so to speak.
Let's see what you're made of.
Very well. Bring it on.
I do love that smirk.
Yeah, that smirk is awesome.
As much as I prefer Makoto's and Haru's, I do love that smirk.
Johan says, "I love him."
Don't we all?
Yeah, don't we all love Yusuke? Birdman says, "Evolving." That's why I suppose that would be a bit of a problem. Like if you evolve the Persona, then you have to re-record a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
With Goemon by my side.
I'm surprised they made his boss fight easier in Royal. Yeah.
Which one?
Madarame.
Oh, right. I found it more annoying than anything.
Yeah, I think I found it annoying, but not hard per se. The face I found to be
This is my other
I think was about a right challenge, maybe.
Yeah, but then again, it wasn't that good in the original Persona 5 either. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think it was standard. It's just kind of like generic boss fight kind of thing.
I don't see a weakness.
Wait, hang on. Has he got a harmonica? Those little clown things. He got a little harmonica around their neck.
Shadow's weakness is...
What is that?
I don't know. It looks like
a little flute of some sort. Yeah.
I was thinking it's one of the I forget what they're called. It's one of those things where like you get dog hair, like they stick onto it.
The lint roll.
Yeah,
the
lint royals,
rollers.
Yeah.
Rolls. Yeah.
They look a bit like them. Damn.
Go down.
Right. Oh, what's this guy weak to?
One day we'll find somebody who's weak to curse.
Okay, not electricity. Not wind. Okay, good to know.
Oh yeah, it's probably ice.
No,
no,
the other. I recall the others were only weak to ice. Oh well. Ah, son of a bitch.
Damn.
Alright, we got 3 of these.
I apologize.
And the Gamer 45 says, "Just curse them. Simple as that. You have led us astray once already."
Die!
Okay. Let's put Secunda on in just to be safe.
We tried curse with this one anyway, and he doesn't. He's resistant. So.
Yeah. Yeah, let's lower his attack as well, I think.
Let's go.
There we go, I think we're good. Hey! There we go, got a crit.
Okay, guys.
Oh, come on.
It's time. Go down.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I forgot to change the victory tune as well.
Yeah.
You say you just
Had enough?
future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
Madarame.
You'll forever rue the day you did.
Those seductive pictures waving in the background.
Ladies.
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
Listen, you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
What a disgrace I am.
Come on, just listen to her.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
I'm no fool.
Now, is he tired because he just awoke to his persona, or because he hasn't eaten anything because he's broke?
Who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing...
Well, this isn't Q2 where they run that joke into the ground, thankfully.
True, yes.
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean 'cause he raised you?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3. That's when Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either. I did everything I could for
If
Sensei.
I far, I feel the dungeons are some of the best in Mega 10 only game. I say had better dungeons were Strange Journey with how elaborate they were. I like that they're different. One of the things I don't like about
When you had
3 and 4 is that, you know, there's not a lot to it. It's like it's the same kind of layouts, but just kind of different colors. Although the only thing that comes with the problem that comes with this one is it's harder. It's not as good for replayability, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you kind of know everything.
You're way too serious.
Whereas the other one, since it's randomly generated, you at least get something different.
Look at me. I just
But yeah, at the expense of that just being that
What are you going to
the
do?
designs themselves, or going through the dungeons themselves, isn't exactly exciting.
Yeah,
for
I
most of
would
it.
say I would prefer Royal's or Persona 5's way of doing things rather than 3 and 4's.
Yeah, I think it was better that they kept the randomly generated stuff to Mementos.
change of heart earlier.
It suits it more as more of a side thing.
the ones about
Well,
This
ish.
Joker just off to the side here. Everybody else is crowding around Yusuke being like, hey, you okay? And then he's just like, get
Don't
up.
tell me.
6 feet, man.
Oh crap!
We'll talk later. We need to scram.
When did my clothes change?
That could be in the next Persona game. Just have it take part in a pandemic world.
Joker looking like Chad in the fight level. I personally chose the PQ2 outfits as I'm not a fan of the Time to Make History as a battle theme, and I don't like the Dan outfits. Dan outfits? I don't know.
Dancing all night.
Because of that,
Ah, right, yeah. Q2 hits the middle ground.
phantom thieves who steal hearts.
Well, yeah, but you then have to pay for all that and still not get Kasumi's costume.
Oh yeah, I will say that. But I don't have the costume bundle bought, so we won't be listening to those tunes, which is a shame because I want the Q2 outfits,
I have to believe your words, especially after seeing a world like that.
and we're certainly not going to get the Kasumi costume bundle.
Sensei. With Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were just saying, T-Knight. The random levels of P4 kind of put me off in the game at first with how simple the design they are on many. Yeah, it's mainly the backgrounds that's changed. I think 4 does it slightly better than 3, mainly because they sort of reduce the amount of floors compared to 3.
Also, over 3, they at least have different music
Yes.
going on, particularly between each dungeon. So, I love what's the digital one, the gamer dude. That one's a really good one.
Remember how we
Yeah.
mentioned this on our
And Heaven's also a great track. It just fits so nicely.
I mean, we know that the music does change in Persona 3 technically as you explore Tartarus further, but it happens like way later. Like as you like maybe a third of the way through Tartarus and then through like 2/3 of the way and so on.
I hope we get along, Yusuke.
And yeah, there is the fact that Fuka can also play some songs in the background too, but you know, there's only so much you can listen to.
So that was all a plan.
The Q2 outfits is the only one I bought, and because I'm weak, says 21st century guy. I bought the battle pass. I think that's what it's called. The battle pass or whatever, being the one with Makoto Yuki and you fight. I believe you're talking about. I can't remember what that's called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is just the battle
Arena
pass.
pass or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it is battle pass. Yeah.
I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were...
T-Knight says 4 did have some added rooms that fit some dungeons like the sauna rooms where you can meet members out of the party. Yeah, it has that at least, and those were particularly helpful when you did come across them. I will say though, like finding the Reaper is a pain in the ass if you're deliberately trying to find him in Persona 4. 3, you just have to wait for a little bit. But yeah, it's very specific conditions in terms of getting the Reaper to show up, and you want to get that trophy.
Talk about being completely on guard.
I don't think I've ever seen the Reaper in Persona 4.
I came across the chest containing him like maybe a
Yeah.
couple times throughout my playthrough, but yeah, I was far from ready to take him on at that point.
Yeah, I think I was the same boat.
Usually I would come across the Reaper when I'm not ready,
This happens?
and then when I am ready, it takes forever for him to show up.
Watch this legal action thing.
Robin Battle says I've been doing a Persona 3 run on Persona 5.
The exhibit is still open.
What?
And that, do you mean you've...
You're in the costumes?
Well, do you mean you've set the AI to do their own thing?
A cat.
But it's talking.
You have a problem with that?
No,
21st Century Guy says I didn't mind since I didn't pay full price for my steelbook, so I was like, screw it, why not? We got the special edition one with the mask on
Yeah.
launch. we were just like, holy crap, and then bought it.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much the first time we bought a Persona game day one, because we were kind of new to the series at that point by like a few years.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
I am glad to say I made Joker's mask for a video a long time ago.
You should check it out if you haven't.
Yeah,
And-
over at Atoma Workshop if you want to know how I made it.
And it's
I compared it to the official resin one that you get in the
the Phantom Thieves edition of Royal.
yeah, that. And it actually matches up really, really well. Like, it's really close.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased with it.
That same mask Jude's talking about, like the one he made. That's the one I've been wearing in my Persona reviews.
I do need to remake it at some point, just so I can make it accurate.
We just need to change the font.
Because like, the main thing is that the tips at the top are slightly too far up. And they just come down a little bit. It's just slightly too basically too tall, I would say.
Okay, I've got 3 lockpicks and 3 LeBlanc copies. I should actually, maybe I should make some smoke screens just in case I need to run away from a Shikioji.
Robin Bell says I only use personas that show up in Persona 3, and I'm using the C's costumes. That's what he means by playing 3.
Ah, right.
You should also make it so your party members are controlled by AI to make it especially hard. T-Knight says there's a trick to the chest as it would ask you twice before opening it. Yeah, we've come across those chests. It's just getting those chests to appear is the problem.
Ooh, I should probably make these particular items so we're ready for the Okumura boss.
Johan as well says I want the art book of P5R that came in the special edition. It's a gorgeous art book. It's really nice drawings.
Yeah, very
they're
cool.
really nice concept arts and everything. It's gorgeous.
And luckily it doesn't spoil anything for any new players either.
Yeah, I would also love one. I don't know if they did one, but one for strikers would be good. I've seen some concept art of Akira Konoe's armor and stuff. I don't know where it came from, but I would love to have a book of it if it is there, if it exists. Because I love that armor. I'm making that armor.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore it. Also, Andrew Gamer 45 says inserts shameless plugin. Yeah. Also, I just made Makoto Yuki's sword for anybody who missed the start of the stream. If you want to know how I made Makoto Yuki's sword, check out Atoma Workshop. I just released a video yesterday.
Yeah, put the link in the live chat at the end.
Yeah. The talk about Silent Colors has me playing it right now, trying to 100% it, says Rido. 21st Century Guy says it's not shameless if he doesn't drop the link. I'll drop the link later, so then it will be shameless. But for now, it's just promotion.
Right, our exam results came in from last part. What we got?
Oh yeah,
A little
we
higher
missed
than
one,
the average
didn't we?
score. Yeah, we missed
Yeah.
one, and our knowledge isn't quite high yet. It's at 2, I think, at the moment. But oh well.
Robert Battle says, not if it was Persona 3 battle. Sorry, portable. I wish the battle panties were in P5R. Well, those were always a bit weird. I never understood those. Yeah, if you're playing it like Persona 3 portable, I suppose. 21st Century Guy says, for strikers, it was just a digital art book unless Japan got a physical one. Oh, man.
Alright, we're ready to speak with Maruki again, as well as Ryuji from the looks of it. Yep, Ryuji's ready, but I'm gonna go speak to Takemi first, so we can get some more supplies. And we should probably get some more weapons as well.
So annoying.
Birdman asks which armor's better, Phoenix, Ranger, Featherman, or Zephyrman? I prefer the Zephyrman. Akira Konoe's armor, basically. I'll absolutely adore it. It's just gorgeous armor.
You want that one?
It's the only time I've seen armor in a game, and I was just like, I want to make that so bad, and then started planning it like right after. Like I think almost the next day after having seen that armor, I was already piecing together parts of it, like figuring out how to do it. I have sketches and stuff in my Fusion 360, which is what I 3D model in, where I've been designing parts of it. So it's, I just love that armor so much. The only disappointing thing is the cape. I think the cape is a bit disappointing.
I guess that's
It's
fine.
kind of like a see-through thing. And it's on one shoulder. I feel like it's just not substantial enough. If P5R came to PC, would you buy it again for mods? Says T Knight. I don't really use mods. Do you?
Not really, no.
You modded, you light mod your Tomb Raiders to get them to actually bloody work.
Well, yes, that's a bit different.
That's what you better not use.
But yeah, generally, I don't tend to mod games that much.
There's an art book if you pre-ordered the game, only it's a digital one. Ah, I see. It might be as well if you get the deluxe edition, I don't know. And maybe not just be pre-order, though knowing Atlas, they'd love to shove things in a pre-order and then make it non-accessible.
Yeah.
That Persona, the Joker theme for PS4 in particular was a pain in the ass.
Okay, I think we're good. Ah, damn, 1600 away from getting Hans leveled up.
Alright.
Endergamer45 says in before when Featherman re-enables Power Rangers. Yeah, the thing about the Featherman outfit, as cool as they are basically Power Rangers, and I think it kind of get a bit distracting. And imagine you go to a convention and you're wearing that armor, and you just get people constantly asking if you're a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Or saying you're a Power Ranger as if it's definitive. Like, that would get on my nerves, I would think. Like, you work so hard on that, and then they just think you're a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would kind of get on my nerves. Robin Battles asks, what are you guys hoping for the Persona 25th? We've gone over that a couple times.
I just want to say my money's gone at 666.
Oh
my god.
A devil. We've gone over the 25th hopes a few times now. We did in the past couple streams and earlier in this stream. You might not have been here when we did, but basically we imagine Persona 5 Arena is going to be there, something about 6, but that's pretty much standard. The one thing we really do want, and they probably won't do, is Persona 3 Remake.
Yeah.
Full HD, properly done. Have the FMC as an option throughout the whole thing. Properly animated cutscenes for her, 3D and everything. That would be amazing.
Even if it was a Persona 2 remake, I'd be happy with that, because the story is really good, but the gameplay needs work.
21st Century Guy asks, so there are rumors that Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is getting a re-release on modern consoles and PC. If this is a thing, how pissed will you be? I'd be super pissed because I bought damn near all the DLC. I'd be pissed for the fact it wasn't P5 Arena. Like, why would you not just make P5 Arena?
Yeah.
I don't understand why you would just re-release the Arena game that was already made. As long as Margaret is in it, I'm happy, because if you tuned in while Josh and I were playing Arena Ultimax, I absolutely slay as Margaret, and if I do not have her, I will be screwed.
We played for nearly 2 hours in that stream, and I won twice against Jude at that point. Like, very far apart.
But so 21st Century Guy says he'd be happy though because it would have the online features. I don't really play online arena game.
Especially not in fighting games. Fighting games so that people would just cream me.
El Diablo, says 21st Century Guy. Endergamer45 says also I think the Featherman costumes in Royal actually plays the theme song for it. Does it?
I believe so. Yeah, it does.
I've not worn them. Birdman says, hey guys, Latin letters are surrounding me. I don't like it. We've summoned the devil. Robin Battles says Femc was my favorite between male and female. Yeah, I really like her design, and I really like her character in Q2. Like, they really gave her a personality. They could have made it really generic, but she has a definitive personality.
Yeah.
Versus Makoto Yuki, who is, the whole point of him was that he had none. Because, you know, he'd seen his parents die and everything. It was
We're saying that sort of works to his favor, though.
Yeah, that kind of goes with it. And I like Makoto Yuki. I have a cosplay of him. I just finished putting it all together. Again, if you want to see that, it's in my video I just uploaded.
Yeah.
If you wanna go see that. And I like them both, but Femc is really good in Q2.
Yeah.
She's hilarious, especially in her cop uniform. She's just the most adorable thing.
Yeah. She's just like just something we need to protect.
Ryder says I wouldn't really want Femc since I don't think she fits 3 in as theme soul. So don't play as her. That's the thing. I think like people who moan about that or say they don't like her is like you don't have to play as her. Like play as Makoto Yuki. You don't have to play as her. For the people who want to play as her, the option's there. It would just be nice to have her and have her not get like the half-assed port that we got in PSP, where she doesn't even get proper cutscenes, doesn't get 3D models and everything, doesn't get to wander around the area. You know, I just want to see her get the full thing she deserves. She still doesn't have a canonical name. It's ridiculous. But yeah, you don't have to play as her, so you know, it's not. You know, I don't think that should be a reason. Not want to play her should not be a reason that she shouldn't get put in.
we know she has a canonical name in the plays, by the way, before anybody points that out. But you know, we want something a bit more official than that.
Yeah, exactly, Robin Battles. Why port a fighting game when they can just make the next one? Exactly. Why not just make Persona 5 Arena, put in all the stuff from P4 Arena, have Margaret, most importantly. Yeah, just why not do that? I don't see what the point would be in remaking, especially if they then later on put the arena, make a P5 Arena, like then that would make it even more pointless.
Yeah.
But this is Atlas and they love randomly re-releasing things, so yeah.
Or, you know, just releasing Persona 5 stuff early.
21st Century Guy says Margaret supremacy all the way. Yeah, I believe you must. I think you did tune in on our arena stream, if I remember rightly. Yeah, that was the running theme. Margaret supremacy. I can't remember how long it took you to win one, but yeah, it did take a while.
Yeah, it did take a while, yeah.
And only, in 2 hours, as you said, 2 hours only winning 2. It's not great.
Yeah, it wasn't brilliant.
Oh.
Okay, we're just gonna work at the beef pole place again. I don't remember how many times it needs to be before we get Yoshida to be interested in us. I think it's 3, but this is our second. Whoops. What do you say? You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. All right, so we're gonna need to pay attention for this bit. So medium bowl, large beef bowl, medium barbecue bowl, curry bowl, large curry bowl.
Yes.
Okay. So what we got? What was the first one? That was a medium beef bowl, I think. Was that right? I'll go with that. The second person, that was... Oh, God, what was it?
Large beef bowl.
Large beef bowl, thank you. That was a medium barbecue bowl.
Yep.
And the fourth one was a
large curry? I'm
I'm
pretty sure it was large curry, because the second guy was large barbecue, wasn't it?
Yep, you got it right. Thank you.
T-Night93 says, would think P3 remake wouldn't be too hard if they were able to do Nocturne remake / remastered. Thing is, I don't want them to just re-release P3. I want them to do it justice, do it properly, have P5 levels of graphics, remake the whole thing. And you know, update some of the issues. Don't just port it again. We don't need another port.
Although, well, I would say
it'd be nice to have it on modern consoles, granted, but
yeah, because like we can only play it on PS3 and PS2 currently.
Yeah,
it would be nice.
But I would really, really rather they just did a proper remaster, remake of it.
Yeah, rebuild it from the ground up. I would say, yeah.
Yeah, just because there are so many issues that come with the original. Not to say that the original is terrible. I really like the original, but I think there are a lot of things that could be improved if they just put in the effort. But I know it's Atlas and they probably won't. Robin Battle says, I want P6 to have a female protagonist. Yeah, I would
That'd be
really like
great,
one. It's
yeah.
been a long time. We should have one. Or at least the option.
Yeah, so, like, 'cause, like,
do what they did with P3 Portable. Have the option.
Kasumi seemed like she was going to be some sort of femc of sorts, but yeah, that didn't end up happening. Okay, may as well finish what we got. Or rather...
Rido says, I at least hope they added her. They removed that one romance option that's creepy, and it's kind of the reason I don't like her. Which one is that?
I'm guessing the one with Ken.
What? Really?
Yeah, you can.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah, he really takes a liking to you, and you at the end, you can say, you know, you'll wait for him to grow up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's to the character's fault. Why blame the character? That's Atlas. Don't blame the character.
And, you know, it's optional anyway, but still the thought that it's there is just, you know, ew!
21st Century Guy says he was there in our arena battle. He was tuning in, waiting to get food. Yeah. You tuned in, saw Josh getting his ass kicked, and thought,
Yeah.
man, that poor boy.
Today we're going over.
Alright, what's the question gonna be?
DeFore says September's announcement will be P4G on PS4. Players on Switch will be disappointed yet again. Oh, I swear to God if they do that. Oh.
What's the silver ratio? I want to say it's that one, the middle answer.
Oh, well, God, I never remember this one. Yeah, go for it.
Hey, we got it right.
Yeah, I was thinking even numbers is always good.
Yeah, I know we are going past the 2 hour 30 time limit. If depending on if we have any other confidants to level up, we'll either leave it there or we'll wait until we get into the second palace, cue the cutscene, whatever, and then we'll stop when we're ready to head in. I think.
I see.
If P4G will come to PS4, I'll probably rebuy it. Why not? I think we'll all rebuy it. We'll all be like, oh, why'd they do that? And then we'll still buy it.
Yeah.
Which is what Atlas keeps doing, because they know we're suckers.
Yep. Okay, On's not ready to level up yet, so not much point in hanging out with her, I guess. Alright, so it looks like we're ready to head in. Okay, not quite enough.
I kind of think it would be better if they did a from the ground up P2 3D remake to be closer to the modern games, says T993. Yeah, I think it's got an interesting story that could be covered better if it were a bit more modern. So
Yeah.
And merge the games, don't just have it as two separate games.
He's talking about Persona 2 there, not 3.
That's what I'm saying, Persona 2.
Oh, sorry, I heard 3.
Merge Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought you were saying the journey and the answer.
Well, I'll do that too, but yeah. Oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted in the remake. Merge the journey and the answer. Or at least have it still there, but also make a FemC version so that you can still play as, you can still have it about the FemC even in the answer. Even though they're not in it, it'd still be nice for them to refer to them as her and everything.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
I know, yeah, it is a lot of work for Atlas to do, but I really do think that adding a female option, or a gender option in particular, it added a fair bit to Persona 3 Portable in an otherwise sort of underwhelming port.
your desires can get distorted.
Robin Bell says there are some social links in P3 that I didn't care for. Oh, there are a lot I didn't care for in that one. That, what was his name? That real dickhead, that guy who's like, he's just like constantly tries to complain about how he doesn't get any girlfriends.
Kenji?
Kenji! Yes, Kenji. That guy's a dick.
Yeah,
and then there's the Nazi-ass student council guy as well. That annoying glasses girl.
Chihiro, yeah.
Yeah, I hate Chihiro. Jesus Christ, Chihiro. Stop whining. Every time I hang out with a girl for 2 seconds, she's like, I don't think you like me.
Well, she
So
just
shut up, Chihiro.
She calls you like every weekend as well
Yeah,
to hang
yeah.
out.
And then in my playthrough, I got fed up with Chihiro. She was being like, "Oh, why are you hanging out with other girls?" And I was like, "Oh, for God's sake, just leave me alone, all right?" She's like, am I bothering you?" And I said, "Yes." You're bothering me, you dummy. And then she was like, "Okay, total reversal on Social Link," and I couldn't go up a level anymore. And I hadn't saved in a while, so I couldn't revert back.
Yeah, both Birdman and Teen Knights have mentioned Nozomi, the Moon Arcana.
Oh, yeah.
I actually didn't get very far with him in his Social Link. I've yet to actually see it in full, but yeah, I have heard horror stories about him in that he actually doesn't improve as a character, like, at all. He just remains his shitty self.
Or like that that manipulative one in P4, the really manipulative lady. What's her name? Yeah. She's awful. She's like abusive.
Kitsune mask and everything.
That one.
Yeah.
The one who just like declares you as her boyfriend or something.
Oh yeah, that's I.
About me.
Yeah.
What do you want your name over here to be?
I'd say.
Ryo says it's also why I don't like the thing with Kawakami in this game. Going back to that Ken thing. Yeah, it's always a bit uncomfortable. I've never gone that way with it. I've always
never.
picked on. I picked Haru. I would love to pick Haru in another playthrough, but
He's agreed to it?
Yeah, she's only like a year
On is
older.
my
That's
main.
not so bad.
Nuh-uh, not happening.
But like, we know that, like, you know, age is a number and all that, but it's still like, ew, it's a bit uncomfortable.
in this case it is a number.
Oh, just keep a
I
look.
don't like the guy who doesn't stop eating in P3.
Yeah, that's
Junpei?
Nozomi. That's Nozomi, but yes, Junpei as well.
I quite like Junpei, but
Junpei's kind of hit and miss for me.
yeah, he's really bad at the start in my opinion, but he gets better.
We should have Joker
Yeah.
decide who our starting lineup is from here on out.
Starting lineup? You mean the ones who...
Yeah, we can only have up to 4 party members, unfortunately, so we will have to ditch someone.
As a group.
E93 says, don't they all claim you as their boyfriend in P3? Yes, it's a pain in the ass. It's part of one of the things why I don't want them to just port it over, because it's one of the biggest problems in the game is you cannot do the other social links, because every girl you hang out with will consider you their boyfriend, and then you can't hang out with the other girls because then they'll consider you their boyfriend, and then the other girls will think you're cheating on them, and the whole thing will get reversed if you don't keep on top of it, and they constantly stall. It's really annoying.
And if you break up with any of the girls, then the social link is just cut entirely, and you can't level it up anymore or fix it.
That's what I did with Chihiro by complete accident because I got really frustrated with her.
I should probably take Morgana because he's probably going to need to heal by the time we get to Madarame.
Now's my time to shine.
Peter Gamer 45 says Persona 5 players would be like, good lord, I traded Makoto in for this.
Although, we're not going to be fighting Madarame for a while anymore. Morgana might be okay.
We are running a little late. I think we should...
well, no, I'm just choosing my party right now, and then we'll head off. Okay. So let's replace Ryuji with Morgana for now. Morgana's just going to be healing bitch anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Rido says he liked the student council president, Hidetoshi, as he learns to actually appreciate you. Nah, he's still a dick.
he got better towards the end of the social link, but yeah, at the start he is kind of unlikable. But anyway, so that's it for us gameplay-wise. We'll finish off the comments and then we'll sign ourselves off. So which one are we at the moment?
I didn't like that P3 had all your teammates' socials way later in the game. It's true, you don't get on a deeper level until near the end. Same with Aegis. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it sort of made sense because that was when she was, you know, learning to become more human and all that. But Mitsuru had no excuse, aside from like maybe one particular plot point that happens very late in the game. But yeah,
that is something as well. I would like in a remake of Persona 3 would be some more kind of hanging out moments with the members of C's.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I've never liked about it, and Josh mentioned it in his review after we discussed it as well, was the members of C's don't feel like friends.
Yeah.
Like the investigation team or the Phantom Thieves do. They feel like co-workers. But and that would be fine if the game acted like they knew that, but they don't. The game acts like they're good friends when they're not. It's one of the biggest things that bugs me about that game. They just constantly act like the C's members are friends when they're clearly just co-workers.
Yeah.
To each other, especially Yukari, the butthole.
Yeah, Day4 says, I hate Atlas for not re-releasing Persona 4 dancing game physically on PS4. They released PS Vita versions of 3 and 5 physically, though. A typical Atlas move. Yeah, the Persona 3 and 5 dancing games are like, it's getting up there to like 3 years old, and they still haven't released Dancing All Night separately, and that's just a terrible
Yeah, you can
move.
only get it in that bundle.
Yeah, we went through this in the last part, but yeah, it's like, imagine if the PlayStation Store closed or anything like that, or the Endless Night Collection becomes rare, then that basically becomes near impossible to even get the Dancing All Night on PS4s. Raido Kuzunoha says, I stand by Akinari. The dying guy is the best social link of all time. He was one of the better ones of Persona 3, I thought. Especially towards the end.
I kind of liked that they didn't just cure his illness.
Yeah.
That was one thing I was worried about. And it's one of the things I really liked that P3 went that far. Was they didn't just cure his illness. He was dying, he knew it, and he was depressed about it.
I didn't even know this until recently as well, but they actually call back to him in Persona 4 with Adachi's social link. Nanako reads a book, and the book is actually the same one that Akinari makes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't find that out until recently, but that was pretty cool that they called back to him.
Yeah, Birdman says an arena didn't help with their friendship. Yeah, that's the other thing. Again, they act like they're total friends in like Q2, and towards the end of 3, like right at the end, basically. But then you get to arena, it's just like, oh, they've all gone their separate ways, and they don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Like, can you imagine the fantasies with the investigation team just splitting up and never talking to each other? It's just not possible. Like, they're together forever. That's kind of the whole point. I mean, they may be separated, but they're always together, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the C's team is just like, all right, we're out of school. Piss off. Like, it's oh, bye. Akihiko especially, just wandering the world randomly, getting into fights for no good reason.
Because especially in the answer, at the end of the answer as well, where Yukari and Aigis end up, getting the place together, or so they say, but we never actually see that. They're already separated by the time arena happens.
Yeah, 21st Century Guy says it'll be on PS5 via backwards compatibility, so there's at least that. But I want discs, damn it. Well, yes, disc would be lovely for P4 dancing, but the problem is eventually that's going to go away. So imagine 20 years in the future, will the PlayStation Store be around anymore? Even so far as 10 years from now, because already the PS3 one was gonna be closed down. They brought it back, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so like already they were talking about getting rid of the PS3 one, and the PS3 is not that old, relatively speaking. So what's gonna happen in that same amount of time from now on, when it comes to like wanting to get something off the digital store? Like, it's just going to be impossible.
Yeah.
There's so many games lost to time, not just Persona. There's just so many games. It's the problem with this digital age. A lot of games are going to get lost to time if these online stores just go away.
Yeah, Birdman is not. I don't think that's so much the problem. Is that the Endless Night Collection is going to get expensive, and I think the problem is that it's going to get a bit more rare.
Yeah, it's going to be that. Well, eventually there's just not going to be any more to buy new.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 10 years from now, and you'll be seeing them on eBay for like 150, 200 quid.
Yeah.
Just like with Persona 1 and 2. And portable. Like, portable, they didn't sell very many copies of. And let alone in all the countries that you would want to find it in. So it's really expensive, really hard to find.
To answer your question, T Knight, you find Akinari by socializing with Mako, the little girl, first in the playground, and then after a couple of ranks, you do meet Akinari, and then he'll become available in said park every Sunday. Okay, I think that's pretty much all the questions there. But yeah, anyway, we went on a bit of a tangent there, but thank you all very much yet again for joining us this stream. We'll be back next week to finish off the palace and maybe fight Madarame himself. We'll see how that goes. I think we're about halfway through the palace now anyway, and it shouldn't take a terribly long time to get through the rest of it. But yep, for my projects, I'm still working on the Fire Emblem Awakening video, and then, as I mentioned earlier, I got No More Heroes 3 thanks to Jude, so I'll be reviewing that afterwards while it's new, and then we'll be heading into Tokyo Mirage Sessions afterwards, so I hope you guys look forward to that. Have you got anything going on, Jude, or are you keeping it secret?
Well, I've got, so already I've got the next video I'm going to be doing filmed. If you're a fan of Red Dead Redemption 2, it is Arthur Morgan themed. I won't say more than that. But if you're interested in seeing what I'm going to be making, go ahead over to Atama Workshop and give a little subscribe. I also just uploaded, I mentioned this a couple times in the stream, I've just uploaded yesterday a Makoto Yuki sword build. I made Makoto Yuki's sword out of foam, and I describe exactly in detail how I did it, so that if you wanted to make it, you could as well. I know it's already been seen by one or two of you, yeah, if you want to check it out, by all means, I'm going to put a link to the Makoto Yuki sword build in the description, and then if you like that and you're interested, stay tuned for more. Like I said, Red Dead Redemption based build coming next.
Awesome. And yep, think that's pretty much everything. But thank you guys for watching again, and we shall see you next week. Take care.